Guys, welcome. We're here with a live, this is 10 stacks. We're going to be taking a look at what Spirit wants to tell you about this particular person you have on your mind, this connection, what is actually going on, possibly even, we'll say. I've made a new Oracle deck here, and we'll be working with that. Let's clear it. It's kind of like it's like messages of, okay, fine, I admit it, for so-called better, so-called worse. Of course, every soul contract is exactly that, a contract, and we are here to learn things, right? So nothing is inherently really outside of our perspective, right, of course, of that scenario, good or bad, right? Outside of, again, how we perceive it. So let's get into it, and it is so much a matter of perspective. Try to keep an open mind here as the messages come through, and if you are easily triggered, you may want to watch this at a later point in time, just because, yeah, I'm gonna just be very honest, obviously, with the messages, and your spirit guides here want to get very honest here with you. It appears, the fact that we're even doing this reading. So yeah, I felt really guided. Let's jump into it, guys. 10 stacks. Thank you first and foremost for tuning in, for your likes as well. Hitting the like button, sharing this video really does help it sort of get around further to other people who might find meaning in the message. All right, so what are we looking at? Let's pull here 10 stacks. And so we're going to begin here. We'll just start pulling and shuffling here the stacks. We'll have here number charms, letter charms, and other details. Everything that Spirit wants you to know. Let's clear the energy and ground about this particular connection. Picking the stacks right now, just shuffling the stacks, picking the cards. You were hearing here. I'm hearing, I wanted to get honest with you for a long while. I'm hearing that with the fourth stack. Okay, it's just coming through even before we get into it. I feel like with that first stack, there could be a focus on something professional, just as a heads up. Wow. I feel like with that fifth stack, like someone kind of, I feel like someone has a lot of Gemini, or I'm hearing more of an Aries. Like they're very sort of quick-witted. I hear that as well. Like they I feel like they're thinking and they're acting. It's interesting. Like they have a very strong impulse with something. Like they may be a very strong impulse nature in general. Maybe they have quite a bit of Aries energy in their chart. But then it's like they take a step back. Okay, so I feel like they were very torn between like taking like a really big step towards you and then like taking a so-so step. I'm hearing Virgo. Then we have a lot of Virgo as well. They may have a tendency to so-called overthink at times. Tendency to overthink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we're pulling on the seventh stack now. Something about food. With that eighth stack, I'm hearing Mark. I'm hearing that really strongly here. Marcus, St. Mark Cross. I hear that. Maybe someone is religious. I hear that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the seventh star. Right off the bat here with the eighth stack, I'm hearing I'm not ready. We'll get into it. All right. I'm hearing Olana. Could be a very good message for someone here. Yeah, and that's the ninth stack. Okay. We've pulled from the hidden oracle cards so far. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now let's get a little bit further, okay, with the Island wellness words. Spirit, what do you want the querent to be aware of here when it comes to this particular connection? Stock 1. I'm hearing they are definitely trying to... They're definitely, well, I was going to say hiding their true feelings, but we kind of said trying. So that's the first stock there. Further messages. I just saw a love call pop out for the second stock. That could be a particular message. Someone possibly thinking of reaching out to you pretty soon. I'm hearing that. I'm seeing a May and June here as months popping out. Third stock here. The third stock I'm hearing, somebody knows how they feel about you. They know that it's a matter of just getting honest, okay? I feel like for that fourth stock, there's something someone feels a little bit guilty about, or they feel kind of like, and hopefully not, but they feel kind of shady. I'm hearing that, even possibly self-loathing. It's like they know maybe that they did something so-called like inappropriate or wrong, and they're feeling weird about that, but they're not necessarily like being this so-called bigger person to come through and say, yeah, that happened, or yeah, I'm doing that, or okay, that was the fourth stack. Fifth stack, sixth stack. Any messages here? Someone is very athletic. I'm hearing that. Okay, but also private. I hear they have a private side to them there with the sixth stack. Seventh stack. Any messages here? What does the cleric need to know about the seventh stack here, Spirit? I feel this person's very busy. They have a lot on their mind, on their plate. They don't, I feel like when they have time, they have a lot of time. When they don't really have time, they don't really have time is what I'm hearing. Okay. Could be very busy working. I hear that. For the eighth stack. Okay. The seventh, but we said the eighth as well. Okay, okay. Let's clear the energy and ground. I feel this person here with the ninth stack really feels you, like, especially on an energetic level. There's a lot going on, I feel, energetically with this person. Like, I feel like if you guys are in separation or so-called, you know, you're apart, they're definitely still feeling you. Okay, this card fell on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There could be a focus on the fifth stack, some sort of overlap between the fifth and the ninth stack. Okay. We'll take that. We'll take that whole fucking stack with the 10th stack there. Let's jump into it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. 44 likes. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here to you. We're going to pull a little further here, and I'd like to get here some letter charms for each of these stacks. I'm here. So wake me up before you go. Da 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 da. Hear that with the third stack. I'm hearing moving related to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stack. Someone here has a test or something they're studying for. This is on these are the initial channel, what I'm just picking up on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, before we get into it. 7th stock. Okay. Hopefully not, but I'm hearing somebody maybe grieving something here, around the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, on the 8th stock, like, or they have someone around them who's grieving. Okay, let's clear it. It may be related to family. I'm hearing Austin really strongly there. Okay, so whether or not you know something about someone, there could be even a history of past. Let's get here a little further with the Oracle deck that I've made. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely something there related to the past. Like, they may not be telling you openly yet. Okay, let's get the actual... Let's get the oracles. Okay, wow, I need like more space to shuffle. Give me a sec. I'm gonna push everything up. I'm also hearing with that 8th stack that somebody may be much more interested in you than you actually initially like feel or pick up on. Okay, there's a lot more kind of beneath the surface. Maybe there's a lot that you're not aware of about that person. Maybe they didn't tell you like the so-called full story. Take it as you will. Even about your connection. Maybe for some of you, wow, for some of you. Ooh, for some of you I'm getting that you may have even like kind of like I mean, I want to be careful with saying it like this, but you like saved their life. I hear like that. Wow. Like you came in at a very particular time in their life, and that was very meaningful to them. They may not have told you that though, is what I'm getting. So there's a lot more going on there. I feel that's the 8th stack. So let's get a little further. I'm seeing music is really related to that 8th stack. I feel like that person really actually saw you in a very serious way, but they didn't want to hold on to you so tightly is what I'm hearing. It's kind of like the notion of if you love the bird, like let it go, let it fly away, and if it's meant to be, like if it's meant to be yours, it'll come back to you. They're very attracted to you though. They're very drawn. They're very troubled though. I hear that at times, like with that feeling. There could be different reasons there. So let's get further, guys. For some of you, it's something about the mother. That's the 8th stack. Okay. Now, let's get further here. What do we want to know here, Spirit, about the 1st stack? Let's go. Wow. Okay. So committed just popped out for that 1st stack. It may be that either you're already in a so-called committed relationship, and we're going to take a look further and see what other factors might be at play here, what your spirit guides may want you to know about this particular connection, or okay, this after the commercial break, okay, let's backtrack, clear around, or this person is we're going to take a look at what that, we're going to see the other oracles there that have sort of come along for the ride with that card of committed, but maybe that you guys, again, are in a committed relationship, or they are committed, or they may be in a relationship. We'll take a look. Okay, so feel free to meditate on the energies and see which cards, which stack you're drawn to, 1 through 10. I'm hearing the offer with the 4th and the 5th stack. Someone feels like they need to extend something here to you, something quite important. Okay, let's get a little further, just even a smidgen further with the Angel Oracle deck. Right now we're just shuffling so far. Spirit, what would you like the querent here to know about this particular connection? I'm hearing it's not over. So for some of you, I'm hearing that with the 1st stack again with committed, like either they are, this is a message that they're very much holding on to you, and I'm looking at the letters that popped out here for the stack so far. It's A and E. That makes me think of AE, the store. The mall. I'm kind of getting like this person feels like it's not over between you two, or alert, they may be in a relationship where it's not over yet between the person they're with, but we're gonna get further. I'm pretty sure for many of you that is that they're committed to you, but we'll get into it. What does Spirit want you to know about this particular connection? I feel like you're thinking a lot in that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the 7th stack. There's a lot that you're thinking about. It's on your mind. Let's backtrack around. Yeah, you know that you don't really want to get like too into it, but you can't help but think about it is what I'm hearing. So, okay, guys, let's pull as well. We're literally, this is like a very expansive spread. We're going to pull from Sea Melodies as well. The Sea Melodies Oracle deck. And I figured I like to shuffle on camera, so if you're watching on playback, you can hit the timestamps, but I think this is necessary. My messages here for stack 1. Some of you may be like on and off with that 1st stack, but I feel like overall you have a lot of history with that person. So if you do have a lot of history with someone, I feel like that might be something, well, I'll see what you're guided towards, but let me say it like this. If you are not so, if you have not really had like an extensive relationship, it may not be your stack is what I'm hearing. Okay, but it may, and there could be messages there, absolutely. So always heed your personal intuition, but that could be a very good message for someone. If you were sort of on the fence about stacks and deciding. You may have times of separation though where you are together and then you separate, and there could be a very heavy past life energy there as well. I would like to get my 2nd oracle deck on that as well to see further. Okay, and that is the deck that I've been using in the private readings. Yes, which by the way, if you're waiting on that, it is coming. So just just waiting for the go-ahead from guides to finish those services. Thank you guys for your so-called patience. All right, divine, whatever's meant to be, right? Let's clear. Somebody feels uncomfortable with something here in the 6th stack. Okay, there's something that, like, it's kind of like there's an elephant in the room. Like, they know there's something, like, going on there. Again, this is the 6th stack. But I don't know if there's, like, yet a very strong level of maturity to be able to really, like, even say that, to call it out even. Okay, with you. I feel this person is, you know, there's a lot that you guys haven't said. I'm hearing that. Okay, that's the 6th stack. 7th stack. Any messages here from the spirit guys? I'm hearing they're a very hard worker, whether or not you know it. Ambition popping out right there. Journey. They could be like on a so-called journey. Okay, these want to remain, so we will keep them. I feel that person has a very intense nature. Like, I'm hearing they're very organized. Maybe they have a lot of earth energy, Virgo specifically. A lot of earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn. They're very focused. Sometimes maybe you feel like they're not at all even like thinking about you. I hear that. Okay, that was the 7th stack. And these are just clues for the clues to sort of gauge what it is that, you know, you are feeling is possibly a message for you here. I immediately heard medical, something related to medical or health here with the 10th stack. Maybe somebody is interested in that, or they are a doctor, practitioner. Maybe they study medicine. I'm hearing flirting. Maybe you're like talking to this person. Okay, let's get into it, you guys. Is that about it? Gosh, by golly. Let's get quickly on the oracles as well with the tea leaf. Going to go with one simple card, and as we expand we will possibly pull from further cards. Okay, 2 coming out for the 2nd stack. Okay, I feel like that's also the 4th stack. Any messages here for the 4th stack? Okay, anything else for the 4th stack? Whoa, I feel, okay, for that 4th stack, I feel someone is very attracted to you. Again, I feel like there's a strong ass libido in that 4th stack. Like, someone is very attracted. Like, they almost can't help it. I hear that. Okay, I don't know. For some small number of you, like, they're very attracted to, like, they maybe have a very strong Mars energy, but then also, like, a very strong Libra or Venus. It's kind of like they, yeah, you take it as well. Even if it's a masculine, so-called masculine energy, or they associate, they align with the masculine, I almost said prototype. Okay, yeah, like before we sort of incarnated, right? The spirit guys were like, yeah, okay, so this is kind of how it's gonna look like. The way we identify gender here in this dimension is very interesting. We have so many other dimensions of gender on other planes. So anyways, what is gender? But they are someone who is very, they like women. I hear that just coming through. Okay, well, you're gonna take it as you will. I'm hearing Leo as well. They're very attracted, or they're very, maybe there are a lot of people around them. They could be popular. I'm hearing that here. Yeah, I'm hearing that with the 4th stack. So you can take it as you will. Let's go ahead. They may have a prominent mother figure, though. I'm hearing that as well in their life, or there's something about women. Okay, you guys, thank you for tuning in. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We can always take a deeper dive. Yeah, let me show you the decks. Well, the stacks, rather. So we have here, this is stack 1, this is stack 2, this is stack 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm hearing number 3 there with the 6th stack as well, and 10. So guys, thank you for tuning in. We're gonna jump into the messages now, and wow, my hair is a hot mess. Wow. Okay. Okay, let me actually also, very professional, wipe off the lens and let's jump in. So, well, that's what we're doing. Spirit guides are wiping the lens off, the proverbial lens off here, to kind of get the messages here a little more clearly. These are things most likely that, yeah, it's time to know. Let's jump in, guys. I kind of need another desk, so let's actually do that. I'm hearing hallelujah. Okay. Stack 1, welcome. We're here for you. Let's take this baby over here. You pulled the funnel, period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. in the Tea Leaf Oracle deck. Let's clear it and ground. You have optimism. After each rainstorm, there will be clear skies. I feel like it should be the other way around. Yeah, I feel like we should have these cards on that little desk, but yeah, I mean, I think we would even have room for that. That might be easier, and then you guys can actually see it. Like, why would you be looking at these? But and take it as you will. I mean, that could be a message. Let's go. I'll read these off and then we'll get into it. Opportunity, you will prove yourself and discover if you brave the rough seas. And again, this is a channeled message. So yeah, and you guys let me know which stacks you pick in the comments or in the chat if you're watching on playback. Empathy, there's more beneath the surface. It's funny because yeah, even like this little side desk is like way lower than this, like the official desk. So I don't know, take it as you will. Strength, stay afloat and feel steady and calm. But something definitely feels weird here. It's like maybe even you guys are technically at different points in your life, or you feel the difference in maybe age. I'm hearing that as well. Calling in your soulmate. I feel like, again, you have a strong connection with this person. We mentioned that in the initial notes that we're picking up on as we're shuffling. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring. I feel there's a factor that's very obvious, very clear, that sort of like, how do we say? Let's go. It makes you guys sort of see the paradigm shift that there is in this relationship, maybe that you've already made. Okay, so maybe you're just very different from one another, so-called. I mean, I don't think this is I feel like there's a strong, again, spiritual connection, but there's something physical. Like, there's maybe a religious factor, or it's actual physical, like, looks, or it's yeah, even like something, again, literally like age, or maybe you guys even like live apart from each other, okay, or you know, one person has their hair together, one person doesn't. I mean, you can take it as you will. Like, he's always like neat, his hair's always looking neat. It's like I'm looking like I'm French, like, but the wine itself, like, maybe you hair, I don't know, if someone has drunk girl hair, I mean, I don't know what, you can take it as you will. This is coming through though, that's a very particular message for someone. Something about French wine, French, okay, we have AA and E, we literally have AA there. Okay, well, that could be a message, guys, like, maybe, yeah, you're very, take it as you will, like, maybe one person is also very Neptunian, maybe they have a lot of, yeah, we're gonna get further, again, I want to pull with the oracle there in just a second, but as the final outcome energies for this relationship, we have an ex-romantic partner, okay, and so we mentioned right in the very, this is from the oracle deck I've just created, okay, it's the, I'm kind of like looking at this deck that I've just made as sort of like, okay, fine, I admit it, like, these are things that are just really at play, and it's just time to acknowledge it, and this is what spirit wants you to sort of acknowledge, or to observe. He's lying, okay, so that is very, very clear. We literally just said, there is a purpose to this, you will find out soon, and this is work related at work. So for some of you, there is definitely, we mentioned that with committed, because committed came through, and it says this is a secret crush about you. Oh wow. So okay guys, and now I want to flip the script. I want to take these stacks, but it's like, oh, there's a lot. Okay, but let's continue reading them all off. Again, you also have committed here. And so in the beginning of this reading, when we were shuffling and pulling the cards, yeah, we were looking at that card, and I specifically was picking up on, I was feeling, let's clear it on the back of the neck. There's definitely something going on here where someone is not, it's not what you see is what I'm getting, but be it that they are, for some of you, like, really actually interested in you, but they're not communicating that to another person. They may still be, warning, in a committed relationship already. We're going to get further with that with the tarot, but we have photograph here, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, and make new memories. Okay, yeah, and this is very interesting to see that. Okay, come on top of this is a secret crush about you. We're going to get into it, and maybe that they haven't forgotten and they're committed to holding that vibe with you. I'm not saying that's a good thing, okay, to be, yeah, I mean, in a committed, secretive crush vibe, you know, like, I'm committed to, like, stalking her, but, like, not showing up. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious look over your shoulder, the other woman coming through. So I think that there's this already stuck where we have a few red flags, like, regardless, even if, let's say, they're interested in you, I mean, this energy is not really, it's not transparency, right? I mean, it's like so-called attraction or interest, but it's not coming out in an obvious way. Seduction, attraction, that you will feel that over time. That's why probably, you know, if you are possibly wanting insight here, like, that's maybe why you're at this reading, like, because you feel like something is not fully, like, satisfying to you. I think for some of you, this is not your desired, okay, circumstance. It's like, I don't want to be the so-called other woman I'm here as well. I don't want, maybe you just recently found out that they're in a relationship. Seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. We have to take these cards with a grain of salt. Okay, this is the Island Tarot. This is the Island Tarot. We'll get into it, and I'll give my insights here as what I pick up on from your guides. I replay our conversations over and over. from what I feel like your guides would like to communicate to you, with what they would like to communicate with you. This is someone who is looking at you. I'm gonna say it clearly. Whether you are the person they're in a relationship with or not, they are interested in you. Now, whether, I don't know what, I am not getting that this, obviously, it's not obvious, because Spirit is wanting to make this, like, really obvious to you. That, hey, there are other factors here in this connection at play, and yeah, I mean, so it's kind of like, yeah, you take it as you will. It says, you and I were too young, I want you. This is also someone maybe who hasn't forgotten about you. I wish I could take back my words. Yeah, they definitely are thinking about the connection, and it's not random. Okay, to them, they don't see you as like, yeah, I wish things could be different. But for some of you, if you are dating someone and they are very involved with someone at their work and you know that, I mean, it may be that you are feeling like they have something for this person. I want to feel that way again. And I remember every detail of that day. Now, let's get a little bit further here. Again, your letter terms are A, A, and E. Some of you, there was a move involved here. Like you couldn't stick around kind of vibe. I feel this person is also highly regarded, maybe in their workspace. So whatever it is, work is focused. But for some of you, I'm actually seeing that they're very committed to you, but they are very busy. And there may be that, you know, a lot of people have their so-called proverbial eye on them, but they are committed. So we're gonna get further. Let's see what's why. Now, whatever is going on here, I do feel that they are not like completely proud of the situation at play. I feel for some of you, they realize this is not like the standard, okay? They realize that, yeah, that this is not like the prime, okay, sort of circumstance to be developing a relationship in. For some of you, they realize that possibly even they are a workaholic, okay? This is for some of you. Yeah, and they realize that this is not doing the relationship with you any good, that it is not going to be what sort of takes, you know, you and the connection to cloud nine, but it may be openly that they said, hey, like, I have to like move for my work, or I have to move for my work, I have to do this, I have to do that. I'm really, really curious to see, because I almost feel like there's this sort of energy of like, well, so let it be, like, but where are the emotions? You know, I feel like it's just someone who maybe kind of has their emotions more on their bootstraps, okay? Like, they're kind of like, well, I gotta do this, and they're just kind of, are they blocking off the heart chakra? Like, what is actually going on? Because I feel there's a lot going on, but there's not a lot really of, how do we say, examining the emotional side, if we can say it like that. It's kind of like, well, this is what I gotta do. Okay, so let's get further, guys. We've successfully put all the stacks to the side. Let me get these energies out here now. Yeah. I feel like many of you in the stack, like, you went kind of back and forth with this person. It's like, okay, well, we could do this. Okay, well, now we gotta do that. Let's go there. Okay, fine, you gotta move now? All right, okay. There's a lot of, like, yeah. Now, some of you, I feel you are, like, oh, you know about something here, but they may not know that you know about something here. For whatever that's worth, I'm hearing that as well. Be it in the sense that you kind of like maybe found something out, even. I feel like you do, if there is a so-called third party, like, you're aware of it, okay? Be it, again, like, that they're a workaholic, be it that, it's another person, and either way, it's like, yeah, take it as you will, guys. Let's take a look here with the second oracle deck here, when it comes to the aspects. Okay, yeah, this is someone who, yeah, they have a lot, for some of you, let's break it down. They have a lot of possibly Saturn in their chart to begin with. in general, this is someone who has a lot of lessons, okay, I'm hearing coming and going when it comes to the archetype of Saturn. So if you were to just like look at this person outside of the relationship, that's kind of them. They have something really big going on when it comes to Saturn energies. I feel like you guys possibly have some really strong context in your synastry chart when it comes to this particular connection. Pluto South Node 1, South Node Saturn 11. There's a lot of times I feel like you guys oscillate. It's like really good feelings and then frustration, like really exciting times, and then like, why is this happening? Like, if for some of you it feels very karmic. It's like, for some of you though, what they're going through, and I mean, yeah, I'm getting that though, that you feel that there's obviously, you guys are obviously, you have past life for some of you, strong past life energies. Pluto South Node 2 as well, yeah. Pluto North Node 6, okay. Pluto South Node 10. I'll be honest, I feel like you may over time realize that this is a lot of karma to carry and drama. It's like one of those moments where it's like, let's see if we can make it work, and then it's like, well, this is just taking too long. Okay, I'm hearing that. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not here to like flirt with your brother's like best friend. I hear that as well. Like, you feel maybe, and that's a metaphor possibly, like they're kind of either friend zoning you. It's like, until I get like my so-called like shit together, until I get my so-called like career off the ground. It's like, but I cannot sit here like that forever. I'm hearing that. I feel the universe is obviously watching you in this connection, and they're realizing that this is in some capacity obviously not fair to you. We have here again the oracle. There is a purpose to this. You will find out soon. So I feel like you, yeah, you're definitely here for a reason, and it may be that you're helping this person with their karma, but like in terms of the romantic energies, I feel like, again, either you really feel it or like you're in separation and you don't, it's like you feel like there's not really like, it's on off. It's way too on off, guys, for some of you. Okay, so if that's how you feel, Spirit is confirming that you're not like going crazy. Yeah, this is not really how a relationship is supposed to work. Like, you need more romance. Okay, Saturn South Node. It says Spirit doesn't recommend. Yeah, no. This is something that Spirit is like actively acknowledging. Like, there's a lot of karma here. It's not yours primarily, and you're here to sort of shed light maybe on some kind of soul lesson as well for this person. But it's not that like gonna make you feel satisfied, especially emotionally. Uranus South Node. Wow, you guys have crazy contacts when it comes to possibly Saturn, okay, and Pluto and Uranus as well. So I think on the whole though, you kind of are like getting to this point where you say, I am not going to fix them. It's not up to me to like make their decisions for them. Let's get a little further. We're going to jump now into, I want to get some very particular placements of theirs when it comes to their birth chart, okay? So I feel this person has like a lot of so-called wishes and dreams as well that they don't tell you about, and they're very, maybe even for a small number of you, competitive with you, or take it as you will. Let's clear it. For some of you, they have an overbearing mother or a strong female figure in their life that they're not telling you about. Let's get here. What is a very particular placement for this individual? Mars, Neptune. So it may be Mars conjunct Neptune, it may be Mars in Pisces, Mars in the 12th. That's challenging. It can be very challenging. Okay. Because Mars is where we have like our assertion, and Neptune is sort of like blurring the lines. So at times it's hard to read this person's intentions. It's like, what do you know, but then they're they can also be very convincing. They can be very playful, romantic at times. Let's clear it. But the question is, do they apply that to you in your relationship? So let's get another placement. Saturn, actually, you know what? Yeah, Saturn, Venus. It may be Venus in Capricorn. It may be Venus conjunct Saturn. It may be Venus in the 10th. Let's get here a little further. Yeah, I get almost like a darty, erratic energy even at times. That's just maybe the general energy. Like, they're trying to maybe, for example, like, they're trying to ground themselves, but that is affecting you, is what I'm hearing. So, I feel like we have another... Oh, that's weird. Okay. No, I guess we don't. No, we do, but it's somewhere, I think, on the desk. Okay. So straight. Okay, anyways, guys, let's clear it. I feel at times this person avoids, like, important discussions as well, possibly, like, yeah, at times there's this heavy, there's this Neptune energy, and it's like, what are we doing, you know? It's like needing more confirmation. So I feel like you possibly very likely at times in this relationship, like, you're constantly, like, feel like you are fetching for the answers, okay? Kind of wanting to find direction here, and you're exhausted for some of you in this relationship, if we can call it a relationship. Let's get here a little further. I feel like everything's confusing right now. Where did the charm go? Literally, it was like right here. The planet charm. This is bizarre. This is bizarre. Not gonna lie. Yeah. Maybe this is like literally the energy of the relationship. It's like 1 minute he's here, 1 minute he's not. It's like 1 minute it's here, 1 minute. We said like it could be very on off. Anyways, okay. Very, very, very odd, but This is gonna bug me. I gotta find that charm. Hold on a sec. Oh, here it is. But I don't think that's the original. Not the one I was looking for. But that's okay. It's still a charm, so let's do it. We have Saturn, Aries. It may be that this person has a Saturn in Aries, Saturn in the first, Saturn conjunct Mars, or Mars in Capricorn, Mars in the 10th. So guys, let's get into it. They may also be specifically in Aries rising. I hear that. Okay, that's coming through. Let's get with the tarot. Thank you guys for hitting the like button as well. If you like this content, this video, and you sort of like the pick a card style, then hit the like, let me know, and yeah, I'll look at that and we'll maybe jump into another video. I think this person is very skittish. Like, they know that this is not it. You know, like this is not what you deserve. I'm hearing that as well, if I can say it like that. Queen of Torches in reverse. They're very young, maybe, guys, with the Prince of Swords upright, Magus in reverse. They're still trying to figure their life out, maybe for some of you, at times. I'm hearing at times. Ace of Cups upright, which is maybe why this is challenging, because, like, well, 1 minute they're, like, wanting to, like, hang out with you and be with you and, like, have this more flirty, like, carefree energy. And then it's like, oh, no, I gotta, like, really work on my, but so now, but I want to bring this back to you as the querent, all right? Why are we circulating around this person, right? I mean, why are we working like around this person? I mean, why do we need them? I'm hearing that as well. This is what maybe Spirit wants to ask of you. Like, what is it that this person actually maybe offers? We have the Three of Wands, right? It may just be something to contemplate. I think that's about it with the tarot for that. Prince of Swords. I think this person maybe at times is very like funny, and they have like a funny energy to them, or you have fun with them. But are we going to be dating the Prince of Swords? It's like, this is going to get kind of tiring and kind of old over time. Like, this is not sustainable, I think, for a long-term relationship. I just really have to be so honest, but like, this person is flirty as well. And that's part of the issue. Is it's almost like they're always kind of on the flirt line, but it never gets to the next stage. Like, it kind of just is always like the first really flirty one-liner. I'm hearing it like that. If that's not your message, then okay, but I'm getting this, and you're starting over time to kind of feel honestly disrespected. It's like, well, I'm putting in a lot here, and you're not really looking at me in a serious way still. And it's been like, how long now? Some of you though are also seeing this with yourself. You're looking at yourself and feeling like you're kind of disrespecting yourself. It's like, why am I still? What am I doing here? Like, why am I in this situation? Okay, you feel like you're not really even in many ways. Like, there's a broader like I'm hearing emotional locomotive sense of disconnection. Like, you don't feel like you actually resonate in terms of your vision with this person. For some, you're starting to feel random. Okay, let's clear it. Now for some of you, this is definitely a third party situation, and you are kind of starting to realize that there's nothing really in this conversation for you when it comes to your needs, your emotional life, your story, who you are. Like, I see you kind of almost disappearing in this love story. Let's clear it around. For how many of you is this your story and resonating? Feel free to type in the chat. I'm looking at the chat, 444. You can also hit the like button, obviously. And, okay. What in the world? Someone dropped something. All right. Just walking with her dog. Yeah, I mean, this doesn't look like a relationship. I mean, maybe it is that you're just working with this person. Okay, but there's just no. I think, like, if anything, over time, it's getting silly. And it's like, okay, like, 5 years ago, we were on the letter A in the alphabet. Okay, we should have kind of gotten to at least, like, yeah. Spelling, yeah, new, okay, with the rest of the letters in the alphabet. And maybe, like, yeah, and yeah, maybe even getting to the word page at a certain point, spelling that out. You know, turning the page, in other words. Let's clear it. He's not... Guys, I personally would move on, but you're going to take it as you will. Make your decisions, of course. I think this is not going to be something that you're really, like, feeling like you are looking good in the situation of, like, so gradually you're going to start feeling like you're not really respected. Okay, yeah. So, again, I would move on personally, and even if this is, like, whatever it is, nobody deserves to feel like the Empress, I said the Empress, the Queen of Torches in reverse. Maybe you're feeling like, well, that's where it's leading to. Yeah, let's backtrack around. Or, like, you're comparing yourself to someone, the Magus in reverse, Queen of Wands in reverse. No one feels... This is not your natural inborn state and frequency. And especially for what? The Page of Swords. So let's clear the energy. That's my 2 cents, guys. This is what I'm getting from your guides, and I hope that's helpful. Thank you so much for tuning in to you, and let's jump into the next sign. Hopefully that is confirmation, like something that, you know, and if it's not, then maybe it's not your stack, or maybe you want to watch another stack. Maybe it's a hybrid of messages. This is obviously a general video, so try to keep it open mind with that. Okay. Let's see, guys. Put these cards back. Oh. It's just mixed up. Wow. Okay. I feel like for some of you, you may so-called, like, end that connection feeling like... You may end that connection feeling like that was ridiculous. So, maybe that's how you end up feeling like, I should have kind of done it sooner. Like, I would have, yeah, like, to save my time, my energy, my money. Maybe it's an employer as well. You're just realizing, like, it's not for me. I'm hearing that. But there is something very exciting about it on some level. I'm hearing fancy. That's clear. Again, feel free to watch other stocks if you do feel guided. And let's get these cards back into their place. Where did this deck go? So, guys, we have, like, a lot of organizing to do here. There we are. And we're going to be doing that pretty soon. I'm waiting for something to come in the mail. Okay, anyways. Guys, second stack. I'm hearing a song by Adele. When we were young. Yeah. Maybe you know this person for, like, a long time. Really quickly here. This can be a message for both the second stack and the first stack, but I feel like the sooner that you kind of clear also the memories of the space, the better. Okay, I'm just hearing it like that. Fly coming through. And period of illness, depression. Self-care coming through. Drowning doesn't always require water. I feel this person has a lot of things to tell you that they haven't told you. There's a lot that they actually also really, like, feel about you, respect about you. I hear that as well. We have do. Okay, we have past life relationship coming through as well. It's clear. It says you have known each other before. Yeah, I feel like there's this, like, energy of, like, nostalgia. Like, you knew this person possibly in past life, or you have a lot of experiences with them. There's a heavy sense of definitely past life energy, but also, yeah, childhood energy. Okay. Coming out is he likes you. Could be however gender take as you will. But there's a focus on the masculine archetype here, masculine energy. Engagement ring, love call, and soulmates with hammer. Okay. I immediately thought of the Hammersmith Museum. We have also coming through in the Hidden or Truth Oracle deck is I know I was a distraction from your pain. For some of you, okay, I feel like some of you here, right off the bat, I'm getting this energy of someone, like, got a little defensive in this connection. It's like they immediately, like, they were maybe acting in a certain way with this person, and then they maybe either saw something, maybe on social media or something, and then they just, like, retreated. They were like, oh, hell no. Like, she's kind of, like, yeah, she's, like, fighting her fight with, like, another dude. I'm hearing that. Yeah, they maybe saw something again, I'm here on social media, like, they got paranoid even for some of you, or they got, I'm hearing something about your parents, maybe your parents know each other, let's clear. Something got, like, messy, mixed up. I hear that, let's clear. I know I was a distraction from your pain. By the way, if this is resonating, hit the like button, let me know. I'm seeing 144 likes there, and I'm seeing 44 minutes. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button. It does help the video circulate further and make the most of this time that we're spending on this. Wow, 44, it's so gold time. But yeah, the messages, it helps them sort of, yeah, expand further into, you know, other lanes so others can also reach them more easily. I love you unconditionally, but of course, whatever's meant to be. But yeah, it does, just so you know, it does help. He likes you, yeah. So for some of you, no, this person got very, like, very even offended or intimidated. There was a very specific event, though, I feel, here. For some of you, it may be that you guys known each other for, like, years, and then they, like, saw that you moved on. I keep hearing that song by Adele. When we were young, yeah, I mean, it's like, everybody loves the things you do. Is that right? They talk. But the way, yeah, no, they got, you guys, they got so hurt. I feel like when they saw, like, maybe your picture, your photo, that you were, like, moving on, or that you were, like, another man or something, it's like, they really, yeah, the Three of Wands popping out. It's like, I feel this person, like, their face went cold, maybe. Is that the dude or his dog? It's like, it's like, you feel like maybe he was making jokes, he was acting like, oh, it's okay, it's fine. It's like, this person has a backpack on. It's like, they were acting like, maybe they were just laughing it off, you know? Like, kind of like making jokes, and like, but they were really, okay, I'm hearing rear view mirror. It's like they were really hurt. I'm hearing sad. Like, I see this person walking away from you, even driving away for some of you. Yeah, it's like they felt completely like, what the hell? It's like they felt completely, I mean, everything came like crashing down in that moment, almost, like, even energetically, like in terms of possibly even the past life energies. Maybe it hit a core wound, maybe it kind of, yeah, it hit a trigger point. Now, the Ten of Wands, yeah, they were shocked. It's like, oh no, I'll be fine, it's fine. It's like, this is unrealistic the way this ended, is what I'm getting, given the level of emotion that you both felt for one another. Now, I'm seeing a white Jeep. Could be a particular message. The night, when the night is young, da da da, and the land is da da da. Yeah, you guys, like, maybe even something about music. You met each other at a concert or some kind of music event. It's like, guys, like, this person had so much more that they wanted to tell you, I feel. And by the way, I'm channeling here just so in case you're curious. There's a lot of emotion, okay, and there's not enough, like, I'm hearing, reviving of those emotions, we'll say it like that. There's someone, look at the Queen of Cups. She's like sitting on this piece of island. Okay. There's something she's really missing, I hear that as well. Like, for some of you, you both know that this was something, like, really deep and meaningful between you two. It's like, wow, like, I'm hearing she left me. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe it's a metaphor, like, in the back of your mind, like, you thought that person will never move on, that person will never, you know, but take it as you will. Like, they'll never, like, leave my side. I hear that as well. But it's funny because, like, even the Queen of Cups, like, she's sitting there and she's pouring this chalice. It's like, I don't see water, do you? It's like, this is a time where we know that there's a lot more that time will tell us. I'm hearing both as well. It's like I'm seeing a guy running here so fast. It's like, let's watch more. It's like you both, eventually, like, you're gonna have things to talk about. Like, either way, this is not realistic and this is not the true scenario. It's like somebody was acting like they didn't have emotion for you. Yeah, I'll call it out. They're acting like they did not feel a single damn, I'm hearing rabbit's foot about what you had to say. I'm hearing those, well, really? Okay. I don't know what that's about. Rabbit foot, that's lucky, right? It's like maybe they even kind of framed it like, yeah, like they're practically just ignoring what you're saying. It's like, yeah, I won't pick you up. I'll ask I'll ask. They're being professional with you. I hear that. Okay, we heard it. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Love and light, hope everyone's okay. But, yeah, it's like, for some of you, maybe they got kind of, like, rude or snappy. It's like they kind of just blew you off. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, I see it. King Cups, you guys, you got some strong connection here when it comes to, like, the deep emotional space. I feel like this person had a part, okay, now let's clear. I'm here, no, it's hard, but I'll be okay. I'm hearing that. The Ten of Wands. Like, someone was in shock. They're walking away. It's like, I just saw her, like, with a new guy. It's something like that. Princess of Cups in reverse, mirroring the Queen of Cups upright. Now, this is not realistic, guys. I feel like there's a lot of also projection of emotion, okay, through, like, let's clear, maybe even, like, a creative source. Like, maybe someone was, like, posting on their Instagram or, like, their Facebook or their feed. They're saying, oh, yeah, I'm having a fun time. It's like, they weren't. No, they weren't. They weren't. They were missing you. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing two. They were on a train, for some of you on a bus. It's like, they really felt in love with you. I'm hearing that with the Ten of Pentacles at the base of the Ten of Wands. And they really felt like the rug was pulled. Let's fuck this person up, guys. With the Nine of Cups. This left this person in a state of such great distress. Psychically even, I'm hearing that. But obviously there's a reason for everything. But like, it kind of like, they're thinking, if that wasn't love, it's like, hold on, if that was not love, then what was? And that's the point that they were at, like thinking like, oh my God, like what was I thinking the whole time then? Like, I guess it's not real. I guess it's not true, you know? I guess it's not, you know, I'm hearing, it's fine. It's like they're playing it off. Now this is going to be something that definitely, I mean, the emotion's too deep to not bring this up. At least it's a conversation again, is what I'm hearing. Prince of Swords upright, King of Cups, there's a King of Cups again. Yeah, with that Queen of Cups, you guys, you have even like, how do we say, I'm hearing families in mind with this. Maybe families in mind with this. Yeah, it's like you both know each other. You're both looking at each other, stalking each other, maybe even Scorpio coming through death card. Yeah, I feel this is the kind of thing where it's like, you can say, yeah, hey, what's up? It's like, you see them and I feel like someone here is like crying, oh my God. Like you have, someone has tears in their eyes, guys. Like you see them at the pastry shop. It's like, hey, yeah, it's like you're buying a croissant. Guys, I feel like, no, this is a moment where you just pick a little bit of that scab and the blood will come rushing out again. Like, this is not healed. This is not healed. I'm hearing that here with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, and you both know it. It's like you're both looking for each other, searching for each other in some way, on some level, in some dimension, okay, in the deepest parts of your heart, okay, of your heart, okay. You have a shared heart space. I feel like that. You can say whatever you want, do whatever you want, okay. I'm hearing do not disturb, don't text me, don't mess, but it is a lot, okay, that is still, I hear it like that. Maybe you've realized that over time, like, I'm still not finding what it is that I seek. Now, if this is not your message, if this person was someone you needed to have separation from, so let it be. The message is that he likes you. Okay, you like him, or however it is, or you decided to have distance, and that's that. But for some of you, this is someone who you do have a history with, and you have a future with as you feel it as well. Because this is too much emotion to not create something so wondrous with, really, truly. It's not every day that we see the Queen and the King of Cups, right? Together like that. The Hierophant. This is somewhere where it's like, I heard your soul's call. Okay, I called back. What's going on? It's like, I feel like the police is like flirting with his siren. It's like, this is the type of person who then turns into a monster with other people because they're missing you. You're in the back of their mind. Yeah. It's like, this person is starting to act weird with their coworkers, their friends, their family, because they have this tension riling up within them for what they feel for you that they're not expressing. So but it's the type of person who turns into a little bit like of a Shrek or like a little bit jaded, you know? It's like the lonely ogre kind of vibes. Like he's always like grumpy and mean and, you know, to people. It's like, yeah, because of what he knows that you deserve. Wow. Oh, this goes way back, guys. Yeah. That he's not delivering. It's like he's got the message. He's the postman. He's also the person writing the letter, and he's not taking any of the markers in that case out. To dance with you. I'm hearing two aces on the Two of Torches. This is, they're downplaying it. I'm hearing, yeah, you're pretty, yeah. I'm hearing that. Yeah. Prince of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone who, they're hiding behind a mask. They have so much more emotion that they're letting on. Hierophant upright. Ace of Cups in reverse. Princess of Torches upright. For some of you, they're even kind of jokish with you. Like, they'll make fun of you. They'll mess around. They'll point stuff out. They'll make fun of you, literally. I'm hearing that. Like, they'll maybe, like, I'm hearing someone making fun of someone's hair. They're like, wow, look at your hair. It's like, it's standing up on end. You know, something like that. Yeah. King of Torches. They're hyper vigilant. They're very paranoid. They're worried. Yeah. This is a person. They will run away, okay, before you will leave them. Tower bright. So you possibly met at a time where they were not healed and they were not on the higher vibration of being able to extend true love, where it's like, well, I'm going to be vulnerable. I'll stand here. I'll keep standing here even if there's a storm. Okay. And I'll give you my jacket at that too. I can be who I really am and not fear who it is that you may see me as. Oh, interesting. understanding this perspective, and if someone does so-called leave you, so-called, when you're honest and vulnerable, okay, and so-called abandon you, or however it is seen in this dimension, it doesn't change you, right? So if someone is secure enough in themselves, they won't fear abandonment. They won't have to run back, right? So you possibly met them at a time where they were very, very vulnerable. They were very raw. They weren't ready, okay, for this love. Now, and so what happened is that there's a scab there, but it is not, I see it's like, it's fresh, but it's been years, is what I'm hearing. Like, it's almost like they're just, all it'll take is a little tick, like, you know? Even like a little like tickle, like Gucci Gucci goo. It's like you'll meet up and you'll be joking as friends, and then all of a sudden it's like this could turn into just like tears and crying and laughter from here as well, all at the same time. Like it will become something that, because there's so much under the surface, if you see what I'm saying. I see like a boiling pot of water here. You know, it's like you're running a boiling pot of emotion for this person, vice versa. So let's get a little further. Strength, yeah. I feel like some of you, it's like they maybe even are rude to you. It's like he is acting at times like very rude with me. I'm hearing religious. I'm hearing that they may be religious. I'm smelling something like laundry, like fresh laundry. It's like, and then you're just like, what? You're like, what the fuck? Why is he acting like that? It's like throwing the sand in the sandbox at your crush. Yeah, it's something like that. They have a bitterness here, possibly. It's like, it reminded me of the Sagittarius eclipse reading where there was a little boy who was on a cruise and he wanted to play with a Tamagotchi with a girl, and then her parents pulled her away, and like he was all bitter after that. You remember that? That memory stayed with him. Okay, 6 of Cups upright, 2 Bennett, yeah. But it never really ended up, I'm hearing tube. I see a child in like a basket. Maybe this is something from a young age. Okay, so obviously it's mirrored pattern, you know, karma, but with the Star and the Princess of Torches and the Judgment card, like likely, in other words, this is not just something that is playing out in your relationship, but also in other areas. Okay, but 6 of Cups upright. For some of you, this is someone who they want to tell you something. Either it's an apology or it's something they want to tell you, like they want to say it outright, direct. With the Hierophant in reverse, yeah, I feel this person walked away, and and the 9 of Cups, and so, all right. Now, are they aware of like what this has so-called like done to the connection, and you like, oh yeah, they're extremely aware. I feel like you did though need to move through a certain period here to clear this. And with Fly, a period of ill health and depression with past life relationship, there was something truly that you needed to transcend when it came to past life energies possibly, and past life karma. So there is something, we'll say, good out of this. Obviously there's always a reason for everything, but they are wanting to like kind of come through with some kind of form of acknowledgement here that is a step further from what has been. 7 of Cups upright, the Hermit in reverse, and the 2 of Torches reverse. I feel for some of you that they're intimidated, okay, for some of you by your dress, by the way you dress. Okay, that could be a metaphor. I'll leave it open because that can mean so many different things. Maybe there's even like a cultural factor for some of you, or there's some, however it is. For some of you, they're not sure, like kind of like who you are these days. Like for some of you, they're not sure if it would be appropriate for them to come through. Let's get further, but I feel this is a lot of like excuses. Like they're literally freeze. Like I feel this person even literally holds the phone up and is like, okay, I'm gonna do it. It's like, and then they just like don't. they're gonna call you, and they just, yeah, they're gonna call back. I'm hearing that as well, and then they just like put the phone down. Let's clear it. It's like they freeze. I'm hearing they're very sad though. They're not happy feeling that they're not open with you. Let's get their placements. We have Moon in Aquarius. It can be Moon in Aquarius or Moon in the 11th or Moon conjunct Uranus, or even Aquarius I said rising, ruling in the 4th house. I'm seeing 4 there everywhere. This is someone here who is very, very sensitive actually in general, and they're very, you know, at times they don't know what's pushing them to do what. Almost even at times they feel like they have these erratic sort of like, you know, moments with themselves. And I feel interestingly that in the higher form can be something of even like, hey, like, I mean, Aquarius can be, you've got these very sort of eccentric, even, even oracle like visionary capabilities. Aquarius actually rules trends and the long-term future. Yes, and it rules actually astrology. It rules astrology. So in the higher form, yeah, but in the lower form, we'll say Uranus is a darty kind of, we'll say the shadow energy of Uranus, okay, which is like wanting to be a rebel and wanting to be, you know, like extremely quirky, but like without the means and the consciousness of maintaining a heart space. Okay, well, we're doing that, right? So now what messages from Spirit? Neptune, North Node 12. Wow. You guys have a very strong connection. I deleted his messages. It's fine. I'm seeing a measuring cup here. This is funny because you can say what you want. I'm hearing it like this. Oh, this is spirit wanting to talk real straight with you. You can say what you want. This is something, the energy is the energy. The moon, I mean the moon. The emotion is the emotion. The connection is the connection, okay. And the flirtation is the flirtation. What it comes down to is the moment that you have together. And it was that you remember. Uranus 12 South Node. Holy, this is gonna be something possibly that, did we say holy? Maybe there is a religious side to this. There's something here that is extremely controversial, but like it's almost like that's the point. Neptune 12 South Node. Uranus 12 South Node as well. You definitely have a very strong past life with this person. I'm curious. Past life sort of energy read here. It's not zooming, right? Just to make sure. Sometimes when someone calls. Okay, now I want to see like what was your past life? Can we get any clues here? Ace of Pentacles. You guys, for some of you, you were buried together in a past life. Yeah, this is for some. I'm hearing Egypt for some of you. Yeah, this is for some of you, definitely. For some of you, there's something related to, let's go, I'm hearing the mausoleum. I'm hearing that, okay. I'm hearing crypt. Yeah, you guys, it's not random. There's a reason. Okay, there's a reason for this. Sometimes the camera zooms like, okay, it says the King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you guys, they were a king, or you were a king. I'm hearing that even. Yeah, maybe you switch roles in this dimension, take as you will. This lifetime. I'm hearing the letter P. I'm hearing Pallas, possibly Pallas Athena. That is an asteroid. I'm hearing Zo. That makes me think of, oh my god. So you come here often? Was that the mouse in the club? Oh my god. Okay, Queen of Torches. Yeah, you guys have a history with one another. What you experience now is patterned. Okay, this is patterned in other lifetimes. So whatever your trials and your so-called tribulations is like, this happened like before, but like I'm seeing like a rainbow flag flying here. It's like, but in a different timeline. Okay, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, you guys were a royal couple. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing the letter F. I'm hearing family. The Four of Pentacles upright. I'm hearing famous. Yeah. The Prince of Cups. For some of you, there were too many lifetimes for some of you to be able to actually like even draw out like a single conversation. Interesting. The Sun, I feel like you really ran the gamut when it came to, but this is a general video, a general message. Okay, but the Sun here, the Queen of Torches, yeah. I'm hearing something about Victorian age, the Victorian era. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I'm hearing Elizabeth Mary. Queen of Torches upright, mirroring the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Judgment upright. This is something religious. You were part of even, I'm hearing a cultural sect. I hear that. Okay, Eight of Swords upright. I see something Victorian here with the Eight of Swords. You see how it almost looks like she's wearing like, I'm hearing bassinet, something about bassinet, like a corset. Yeah, but I'm hearing bassinet. Okay, something. This is, yeah, so it's not random. Prince of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you had a family together, you had children, or yeah, there was a lot going on when it came to family life in a past life for some of you. Definitely. I'm hearing letter R. I'm hearing Roman. Now, I'm hearing eagle, egalitarian. I'm hearing that eagle. I'm hearing Gratian. Okay, Gratian. Now, when you met this person, it was immediate. It's like, oh, I know immediately. That's who we are. I'm hearing that even. Whoa. Okay, so you're very clear on this. You're very clear on this, it seems. Yeah, I am still like wondering though. Okay, I'm still very curious when it comes to what Spirit wants to communicate about your so-called, you know, long term. So can we get a little further here? We did get soulmate, but anything else here that Spirit would like to bring to your attention about this connection? If you guys like this video, let me know. Hit the like button. If it is resonating, let me know. Hit the like button or type 222 twin flames. I was like, if that card comes out, it's your twin flame. There's no question. I think for some of you, you have like moments, you're like, I fucking know. Okay, yeah. I'm here at the reading because we're still eating a cupcake like for dinner together. Okay. Okay. The Phoenix. You have a very strong sexual connection as well. Somebody could actually literally be a Scorpio here. Take it as you will. The Phoenix. Yeah. Seduction, twin flames, and the snake coming through. There's too much passion at times, and I feel you actually did separate. There are many reasons for why you separate, and it's not always, it's not always like what it is. Sometimes it's actually good. It's better. You guys have to do the soul growth, the moving and the shaking, and the transcending and the ascending. The health choice is coming through, and clock. Yeah. Some of you are like, listen, I cannot like, I cannot doubt this. I cannot second guess this. Okay, the healthy choices on the clock as well. It's like you realize there's not really time and space in this connection. So hence why you're not forcing it. It's not just happening and manifesting. So I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And let's get into the third stack. I feel like in that stack, you know, like you also have this feeling of like, yeah, stuff like that wouldn't happen. Like it usually probably doesn't happen with like so-called other people. Like it's not something normal. Like there are too many occurrences that are like very uncanny and strange. Okay, yeah. That it would just be like a, oh, you know, so anything further, guys? Yeah, let me know again if you like this video, if this is resonating, and I'm like kind of curious, like maybe we'll do like a part 2. We'll do like a chapter 2 on this reading, and we'll do sort of like an extended, either on the general channel or on members. We'll see. Let me know in the comments like if you guys would be interested in like kind of doing maybe even like an expanded reading here. If you're not already subscribed, subscribe, and you'll get notified of if I do happen to post that. And let me know again, hit the like. If we get over 1,000 likes, okay, let's say it like this. If we get over 1,000 likes on this video, you guys let me know what you actually want, right? And you're feeling, yeah. We'll do like an expanded Celtic cross. We'll go from the deep past to the long-term future, whatever spirit wants you to know about that connection. And we'll literally mirror it with these 10 stacks. So it'll be like a continued expanded version. So let me know again, hit the like button if you want that. If you're interested in that. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell notification icon so you get notified of when that video does go live. If we happen to do it. And okay, so let's get further, guys, in the third stack. And one more note, you know, I get the sense that I definitely get that there's a lot of pride involved in this connection. Maybe it is that you guys met when you were quite young. Something wasn't practical about the relationship at the time that you met. The lovers with the 6 of torches, though, as well, as like the question is it going to be romantic? Maybe that's something you're you know. So maybe at times you say, well, the connection is there regardless. Okay, maybe you try to just be friends at times and maybe it works, maybe it doesn't. Okay, carriage coming through, a journey of either physical, mental, lobster, financial pinch, stillness. Let's clear it, stillness. It says in calm waters, everything becomes clear. Some of you are not talking to this person, you are in separation, okay? It's like kind of for some of you even awkward. It's like, I hear like crickets here a little bit. It's like, he didn't call me back. I'm hearing that. It's like, everything okay? Yeah, what's going on? I'm hearing that. I'm hearing grandmother, like this connection starts sending you in spirals, thinking about like what is happening, like what happened. I'm hearing grandmother, like is his grandmother okay? It's like you're starting to think like about the so-called like the worst situation even. It's like, okay, so guys, I'm gonna be so honest here. Before we flip over the rest of the cards, okay, it's just coming out so obviously. This is, especially if this has already crossed your mind, like if this is already something that you're already thinking. I mean, I'm seeing clam chowder here. Maybe there's something about seafood, but I'm seeing the lobster, and it's reminding me of something like related to seafood. Maybe you had clam chowder with them or something related to seafood. Anyways, I feel you're not talking to this person. You're in separation. I don't think that they are committed. Got to say it so obviously, okay? And I think that it's beyond that. It's like, for you to get to the point where you literally have to question and think like, also like, why am I sitting here? Okay, wondering where this person is at. Talking to other people with romantic interest, the door is open. So coupling that with stillness, I think that you have reason and concern to at least question what the fuck is going on, and you're in the right place for doing so. I really, in this particular situation, would not be like, oh, maybe it's just, yeah. So it says, love yourself first. Another clear, very clear sign. Okay, it says not enough coming through. Keys on a ring. Yeah. No. This guy's, I'm hearing, whatever you want to call it. Okay, I'm hearing fuckboy, playboy. You're going to take it to a love and light. Take it as well. Keys on a ring, many options. And if it's not that, they're trying to give that back. You just feeling that maybe even. And that's enough, right? So, right. Do you want to be with someone who you're like feeling as a playboy-esque kind of, yeah, many options? Or do you want, maybe you do. Maybe you want someone who's going to make it clear that they're interested in you and that you are worth their time and their energy and that they see the value in the connection with you. Decision, unconventional, string along, one night stand. and this is, again, not enough. Frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence. Yeah. So they may be sabotage the connection as well. It's like, okay, well, then that's too bad. Like, it's not my value that you're determining with that. Let's clear it in the sacral chakra, and the root chakra, and the solar chakra. It's not me that is told who's doing what, even. I mean, they're trying to even, like, I think they left you without any answers. Like, they projected the connection onto you or something like this. It's like they left kind of, they want you to wonder, like, maybe it was you. That's so fucked up. And this person, honestly, is going to get their karma so hardcore. They're going to get their karma so hot and so fast. Okay, I'm hearing Liberty Mutual Bank. I hear that. That is so specific. Spirit's like, we're going to fuck his finances up first. Don't you worry. Okay, now, I left you before you could leave me. Yeah, right. We need to let each other go. Oh, this guy has no shame, no balls, can we say it like that? I mean, I don't even know. Like, I'm hearing he's a little boy. I'm hearing that he's a little boy. He's a little boy. He's a boy. He's a boy. It's like he wants to. He's got boils on his skin. I'm hearing down there as well. I don't know what that's. I think it's good that you're not in contact with this person. Can we say it like that? Something about the fish or the fish market. Something about boils. I'm hearing Boylston Street. Even that's in Boston. Something about Boylston. I think you just don't want a part of that. Yeah, no, there's something going on even with their family. This is super karmic, guys. It's like, he kind of knows, like, let me tell you, someone who has respect for themselves will honestly have respect for you and, like, will come through and, like, tell you honestly, hey, like, you know, it's like, they're not going to leave you fucking hanging like that. Someone who is in a space where they don't have respect for themselves and they know that it's like, they're weighing it out. I'm already shit out of luck. It's like, so why should I show, you know, they're dealing with their karma, in other words. If they have time and energy and capacity, vibration to extend love, okay, to others, then great, they will do that. Someone who has a space of compassion is going to extend that energy. If they don't have compassion, if they're not, their vibration, they're being drained by forces that are extremely karmic. So it's a good thing that they're not talking to you. I'm going to just say it so clearly for you. It's a blessing. So in disguise for different reasons. I think there's something going on, again, physically with health. Okay. I'm hearing, is he mad at me? This is so silly. This person is a huge, I'm hearing a huge no. I hear it like that in terms of honesty, at least. So do you like honesty or do you not like, I mean, that's the question. Possibly. Let's get here a placement. Libra, Venus in Libra, Venus in the 7th house. Venus conjunct, the descendant even, for some of you. Yeah, like a real strong, like Venus even, yeah, take it as you will. I'm hearing mid-size. For some of you, they drive a minivan. I'm hearing that too. Mid-size minivan. I don't know, minivan. Let's get further. Ace of Torches. Yeah, they're not brave, guys. Let's clear the energy. We're going to move on to the next stack. Thank you for tuning in. So, yeah, check out another stack and see. This could be, you know, we have T.I. Isn't he a rapper, T.I.? Okay, I don't know. Or we have IT as well. IT, maybe. Okay, maybe they claim to be like a professional. Something about the portfolio. You were working with this person. Okay, so by the way, yeah, this is the message that your guys want you to know. Okay. Thank you guys for tuning in again, and hit the like button if it is resonating, if you like these messages and you want an extended reading. Again, I mentioned this last stacks. If you are if you guys would like a Celtic cross expanded, let me know. If we get over 1,000 likes, we'll do it. Okay, woman, dealing or relationship with a woman, hand, in need of help, assistance, and guidance. Some of you had a very awkward moment with this person. I'm seeing that. Like, it's like, I'm even hearing someone like shrieking, like, whoa, like, who is that? I'm hearing that. Okay, rescue coming through. Express your love. For some of you, oh, gotta say it the way I see it. You bumped into this person. You bumped into this person, or there was something, even you caught them doing something, okay? I'm hearing from a distance. Like, for some of you, they're fantasizing about you. I'm hearing that. We have EL or LE as letters. We have out and about random restaurant coming through. This is in the Oracle deck that I've just created. It's about time. Let's just like final minute sort of energies. Mask or Oracle deck. Mask. Yeah, something so awkward. It's like, oh my God, there he is. I'm hearing that. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Yeah, it was so, for some reason, in the work environment, it's like you did not know what to say. You did not know what to do. It was so uncomfortable, whatever this is. Oh my gosh. Let's backtrack. Then clear and ground. I want to be more than friends. No, you saw something and it's like, it became clear. I'm hearing you're just like a song. That song by Adele. Oh my God, this reminds me. It's like even seeing someone who's singing on a stage and they're looking out in the audience and I'm seeing their face changes. It's like, imagine, it's like their hand opens and the mic falls out of it. It's like they're in shock. It's like, oh my God. It's like, I'm seeing it so clearly, guys. This person was singing on a stage. Maybe it's a metaphor. It's like, imagine like Adele. She's singing like, my God, this reminds me. It's like, and then her eyes are like, fucking like about to, she's turning into like, I'm hearing Popeye. What? She sees someone in the crowd. Okay. I'm hearing he carried his thing. What? I'm hearing he carried over there. Reminding me a smidgen of the first stack, like maybe, you know, or this even the second stack where it's like you saw someone, okay, like, yeah, with some moving on even. It's like, I see someone like, I see the hamster Charles. Guys, Charles. Oh my God. He's like wiping his eyes. He's like, I'm not waiting for Margaret for the, what is it, the announcement? It's like, yeah, I'm not waiting 4 or 5 years for Margaret to publicize, yeah, the announcement or something like that. There's someone who's like in shock. Even look at these cards like leg. It's like stepping into a new experience. Like, you even saw them. Like, for some of you saw them in the sauna. It's a whole moment. I don't know. For some of you, yeah. Or like, yeah, you can take it as you will. You saw them like somewhere. The context was so telling though. It's like, let's clear it. I'm hearing, be right back. It's like they kind of walking away. My life is not as together as it seems. It's like, hi. It's like, yeah, I knew exactly what I was doing. I feel you, even though, like, you caught there. It wasn't in a good vibe. It was like in a vibe of like, I'm hearing 3 years of an aftershave, and I'm hearing a leopard skin tighty whitey on, and that's about that. That's about that. I'm hearing, oh, hi. No, yeah, I'm a Leo. I'm still a Leo. I'm still Leo these days. Let's go. What? No, I keep getting this vision. It's like Adele starts narrowing her eyes during her performance, like at someone very particular in the crowd. She's like in shock. Like, is that him? I'm hearing that. The morning, I'm hearing calling shotgun in the middle of the night in front of my house. I'm hearing this well. Maybe you caught someone stalking you for some of you. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, hand. Maybe this is even, I don't know. No, I'm seeing like he was holding the mic in his hand. It's like, it just drops. It's like, oh, mic drop moment. Maybe it's a metaphor. Okay. No, it's awkward. It's like, from now on, it's like he's kind of holding the mic like that. Yeah, I'm holding it. It's like so awkward. For some of you, like you literally walked in on this person like masturbating to your photos. This is for some of you. No, you just saw it, you heard it, you added the whole thing. I'm hearing Everclear. Is that the name of a song? Father of mine, tell me where have you been? It's like I thought you were listening to that. Okay. I'm hearing that. I'm just gonna like, oh, don't worry. I'm gonna take my shoes into the other room. I'm hearing that. You have your shoes in your, it's like, clear, that's clear, that's fine. It's like, he's like, listen. This person is like, oh yeah, no, good idea. Like, you should walk into the other room right now. It's like, everyone is acting so awkward. It's like, everyone is like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups. But it's like, it's like, imagine like Adele, like watching someone from her vantage point. It's a metaphor maybe. Like in the audience, like, but maybe it's a metaphor, like it's obvious, so clear. It's like you catch someone even in their own trap. Like I'm seeing Adele, like, even has an epiphany on stage. What's the weirdest thing? You know in Manhattan when like, you know, the revolving sort of like ads which are like lit up? It's like an electronic ad. It's like it goes up and you know what I'm saying? Like it cycles out and changes. I'm seeing that. Maybe it's just happening like during a very important event. I don't know. It's like even on Zoom. It's like, oh my God. Now, anyways, what is going on? I'm so embarrassed. I can't. Like she caught me like with her Manchester United Kingdom frilly dress photo in my hand and my man Chuck in the other. It's like he starts to like try and change the subject to like immediately like, oh no, I'm looking for some random stuff here. It's like he's hiding his like boner situation on there. I don't know, guys. Like, oh my god, no, this is a moment. It's like, oh no, it's okay, Charles. Like, I'm just gonna like quickly like just gather my things. Oh no, this is so awkward. What is going on? I'm so sweating. Oh my god, I see someone here has like a belt on. It's like. I'm hearing, are you cheating on your wife? I'm hearing that. I don't know what that's alluding to. I'm feeling pressure on my left hand ring finger. It's like, no, I'm hearing that. Maybe this is even on astral. Like, you're picking up on a vibe. Like, whatever it is, like, you called it out. I'm seeing someone with, like, a cigarette in their hand. No, I'm not at all. I'm hearing that. It's like, okay, so, yeah, no. It's like a whole vibe the next morning at brunch. Okay, kind of energy. He was imagining you or something like this. For some of you, yeah, I'm hearing the number 2. I'm hearing Gemini. Maybe someone here. Oh, I'm hearing, it's the time for the season. Da, da, da. Yeah, maybe you even like, it doesn't have to be, it could be like, how do we say a mirrored energy? Well, like, for some of you, it's literally like physical. But for some of you, this is like, oh, no. I'm seeing an omelet here. For some of you, this is like you maybe even it's on astral. Like you bumped into this person. And it was like, it was, whatever it was, it made something so obvious to you. Like maybe you even had a dream about them the night before and then you thought it was just dreaming the next day. It's like, oh my gosh, wait, what? That's real? Or something like that. I don't know, guys. I'm hearing, no, I'm fine. I'm still a Leo. He's like trying to keep his pride like intact kind of vibe. It's like, he's like situating like his like fucking like Leo ass badge on his front of his chest. It's like, this guy maybe was like not being honest as well. It's like he was acting like, I'm not interested in you. And then you catch him like looking at your photos or something. I'm hearing fingering himself. What? Time to bring the Venus back into the conversation. That was Pluto, I think. That was Pluto right there. Let's bring Venus back. It's like, this guy's like, hi, Charlotte. It's like, he doesn't want to confront you. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. It's like, all right, okay, hi. What do you, yeah. It's like, they're pretending to read the newspaper now. It's like, no, it's a metaphor, guys. Like, they're thinking, I gotta run away. What country do I move to? This is too fucking embarrassing. Oh my god. I'm hearing, hi, Olivia. It's like, oh my god. This is so embarrassing. Guys, I'm feeling it for this person. Oh dear. Can we get, I'm hearing, I'm a Leo still. No, it's all good. Okay, L-E. This could be, yeah. That's metaphor, guys. Okay, let's get further. The higher spectrum of Leo is like pride, you know? Pride. Some of you, like somebody, yeah, something about nature. You bumped into this person like out and about. Help me. I'm hearing that. Help me, Simon. Help me. Okay, she's literally right there. I was just looking at her shirtless. I'm hearing on the Monday front page. Pluto South Node 12. I'm hearing, help me. I'm hearing that again. Get me out of here. I'm hearing that. I feel this person. Yeah. Okay. So taking dual is very, very calming. Whatever this is, very interesting though. But I feel like you're equally like both like, oh my god. North Node, yours like, wow, yeah, no, that's embarrassing, all right. But yeah, I mean, so are you gonna show it to me later? It's like maybe, yeah. Neptune South Node 10, damn. Yeah. So take it as you will. And maybe I'm here. I can be your hero, baby. Song by Enrique Iglesias. Yeah, I feel like you guys had like, you had a lot. What did you have here? It's like it's awkward. Like you're trying to like. It's like, yeah, no, it's fine. Like, so you're trying to like get back into like the professional vibe. It's like, yeah, what do we have here today, Mark? It's like the vibe is you're still thinking about what happened back there. It's like there's no way you cannot be thinking about that. It's like. Clear it. There's no way you cannot be thinking about that. For some of you, you had like a very challenging like past life energy maybe at a certain point in that. There's something that even like in the current state, like there's something that you're channeling or challenging the paradigm of. Yeah, in this particular. Oh my god, I feel some of you professional with each other, or even like. romantic, but yeah, it's something, I'm hearing follow me back on Instagram, like follow, let's go follow. Let's get a placement, right? Placement of this person. Uranus Cancer can be Uranus in the 4th. It can be Uranus in Cancer. It could be Uranus conjunct the moon. It can be moon in Aquarius. It can be Uranus, again, on the 4th house in the IC, most likely Scorpio rising for some of you. It can be Uranus. It can also be, though, Cancer on the 11th house, okay? So take it as you will. That kind of came through in the second stack with the moon in Aquarius, so there could be some overlap with that particular stack. You might want to check out that stack as well, the second stack. So let's clear. Yeah, if some of you work with this person or there was something about work. Okay, let's move into the 4th stack. Already dropping the letters. Oh, wow. We literally have, like, shit. I hope that wasn't, like, riding up. We have 2 N's. NN. We have 1 N remain and then 1 fell on the floor. NN and H. Someone here has a lot of air energy, a lot of Gemini in their chart. This is 10, 9, 8. This is 5th stack, right? Someone here, this is a lot of erratic energy. Yeah, I see someone's very darty. We have NHN, arrow, yoke. Was that stack, by the way? The 4th stack. I'm just recalling now. I think we were talking about something about libido in the beginning. We were talking about the initial clues. We were talking about libido. Someone having, like, kind of a libido situation going on that came through, yeah, in the initial sort of channel messages. So I would recommend as well to watch the beginning of the video as well, because there were a few clues there possibly that might be helpful. And I just, that came to mind there, so I felt guided to mention that. Mountain, major challenges to overcome. Somewhat a major challenge to overcome. We said challenges, there could be multiple, maybe even, again, I'm hearing multiple stacks, but again, yeah, there might be something, there might be some message that might be helpful in that beginning stage of the channeling. Whale, bird flying, someone is confused here, or they're confusing. It's like you find this person very confusing. I hear that, or vice versa. But then you're like, well, it's worth waiting for. Like, I'm extremely confused, but I'm going to keep on with this. This is what I'm hearing. Let's pull further. Same gender, it says. It might be a friend, a platonic friend, even take it as you will, or however, maybe romantic as well. AM. Oh, I'm hearing a song immediately right there by One Direction. In the AM. Something in the AM. And in the AM. Something like that. Okay, we have NAH, N-A-H. This person is throwing you off. It's like, I don't understand. We have NM, maybe New Mexico. We have MN, Minnesota. I'm hearing mountain. It's funny because we literally have mountain here. That could be a very particular message. It's like there's something that maybe you know is at play in the connection that's making the connection awkward or hard to get off the ground. But then you're still in the relationship. I'm hearing that. You're still trying to figure it out. For some of you, you're not sure if someone's serious about you. It's like, I can't tell. Are they like really being very serious or what? Let's backtrack come around. Some of you, someone's a teacher. They're very busy. You're like not sure if they're just busy or what. It's like, okay, let's get further. Yoke. Fan, romance, celebration, party, bird flying. Like maybe you even are friends, like you're passers buyers with each other, but there's not enough oomph to really make like it obvious that they want to claim it with you, so called. I have to be very honest here. It was my fault, but I blamed you. It's like not sure, like, are they just being sweet bagging my groceries, or like are they really wanting to like bring them home with me, you know? It's like, I wonder if you are happy without me. I lost myself for a little while. It's like, where were you? I was literally waiting on the aisle, like, okay. It's like then they're like late and it's like, oh, okay, well anyways, it's fine. This reminds me of the Virgo reading of like 2 years ago about the local tourist, where someone was like, where the fuck were you? Remember? Yeah, it's like they lost contact. It's like literally. And then they maybe bump into them. It's like, oh, I'm sorry. It's like, it's okay. That reading. Okay, I bury myself in work to forget you. It's like, that's not a good enough excuse. You're even, I don't think you had a conversation about this, but you're kind of like, okay, that's bullshit. That's some bullshit right there, and that's some bullshit right there. Yeah, it's not that you're too busy. It's like, not today. I like you, girl talk. You guys haven't hit. I feel this is a stack, and if it's not your message, then maybe choose another stack. But whoa, 220 likes there, 220 people in the room, and it was 88 minutes and 20 seconds. For some of you, there is a moment here where you're just like, I feel this is someone who you haven't quite called it out with. It's like you're riding literally on like, are we like super meant to be, or are we like kind of like soup and, you know, nuts and soup and what is it, soup to nuts? Like you're having like some kind of, this is okay. Now for some of you, I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you're investing a lot in this connection without really having, okay, a lot of like, maybe they haven't given you a lot of feedback. Let's get further. What are their signs? Venus and Cancer. Let's go. For some of you, maybe they're very sweet as well. It's like he's very sweet, but like, why isn't he like really saying like, you know, I want the vasectomy with everyone except for you? Wow. I don't know. Okay, let's clear up Venus and Cancer. Venus in the 4th house. Venus conjunct the moon. Libra moon. I feel someone here is very intense. Like they need more follow-up. It's like, hi, hello. I need to know, like, are you gonna be, like, here for me? Like, someone needs an answer who that's clear. They're very direct as well, like, in general. And they're kind of like, this is getting annoying that I'm waiting on you. Okay, this is what I'm going. Venus in Cancer. It could also be, though, moon in Libra, moon in Taurus. For some of you, moon in the 2nd house, moon in the 7th house, moon, yeah, even Cancer ruling the 2nd house, or Cancer ruling the 7th house, or Libra or Taurus ruling the 4th house. So let's clear the energy and ground. Again, or moon conjunct Venus. I'm hearing that really strongly. So some of you are like, okay, like, they're kind of pissing me off. Like, they're irritating me. They're not telling me, like, they're saying they're always busy. It's like they're not really getting down to like the meatballs of the discussion. Like for some of you, you're not sure if someone here is into you, like in terms of even like in general, like their so-called gender. I'm hearing it like this, like if they're maybe interested in same sex. I want to put like another card on that in general. It's like they come back when it's way too fucking late. It's like you're calling me when I'm about to literally go take a train, okay, to Nova Scotia and never return, like for all eternity. Like I was about to move on. I'm hearing that even. This is for some, again. This is the 5th stack, right? Yeah, 5th stack. I'm hearing Nelly here so strongly. It says you have an upcoming contract related to your Pluto North Node. Okay, this is again the deck that I've created here. A few focus points here on astrology when it comes to this particular deck. So this is kind of like a deck that's just gonna kind of make it just really clear, like the underlying astrological implications of this connection. So it may be that someone here has a lot of Pluto. I feel like they need you to be ride or die with them. They really, and if you didn't know this about yourself, it may be that you do have quite a bit of Pluto in your chart. You really want that feeling of like we're committed. You really want not only that, but because I feel like you may not know this person like long enough to really know, but it's like it's just in the sense of like really calling it out and like hitting the buzzer with that. I want to get a little bit on your energies here. Wow, Jupiter and Sag. I feel like you're the type who's like, listen, like you're pissing me off. Like, why are we not doing this? I'm hearing that we also see Jupiter in Gemini. Let's get another pull on you. Pisces, South Node. I feel some of you have no time for nonsense and you just naturally feel you don't want to play games. Okay. This is for some of you. I'm hearing Sabrina. I'm hearing that so strongly. Yeah, some of you are losing like kind of respect for the situation at times, possibly. Now let's get a little further. I want to get another card on this. I'm hearing territory. You're like territorial when it comes to your love life, and you feel this person is just giving the flag to everyone else to stake in the ground, like with your name on it. What? Yeah, you guys know this is so clear. Some of you are very platonic, like whether or not you know it, you have a lot, you're like, I need to know, are you like literally gonna be a leaping frog, like only if you see my pad, or like what, are you a flirt baboon, you know? I'm hearing it like that. Are you a flirty bro? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, upright. No, I think some of you are gonna lose, I'm sorry, you're gonna lose interest in this person over time, because, I mean, it's not sustainable, like it's, maybe you have certain contacts in your birth chart, okay, where there's a lot of attraction. Sure, you got maybe a Mars conjunct Uranus, I'm hearing that, or Mars sextile Uranus, I'm hearing that trine to Uranus. Is like, okay, fine, like we got something, but in the long term, like you're not gonna feel that your Pluto is satiated in this connection ultimately. Like you're always gonna be feeling like he's not rubbing my back hard enough, where I need it rubbed the hardest, you know? I think like you're gonna weigh it out and you're gonna be like, yeah, I'm hearing that like that. I feel like you're trying to put all of like your love in this, like you're trying to put your Pluto in this person. I'm hearing that. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's like, I'm hearing it. You're trying to impregnate this person with your plutonic energies. It's like, that might be appropriate in a certain communication. Oh, I don't know, maybe even like this was triggering you. You do have the Pluto test card, so it's like maybe this was triggering you like with your own Pluto shadow, and now you didn't like where that was taking you. Like you wanted to be in a situation where it would actually be taking your Pluto energy to the higher realms. Okay, now where you're starting to get all like, you know, I mean, you're convoluted as well with like your whole like situation with your passion. Like that shouldn't turn into something that is also a disaster. I don't know what that's about. Maybe there were like moments here where it got very even like kind of like dangerous. Now, let's get further. I don't know what this will mean for everyone, but you were like, I'm turning into like a fucking like crocodile hunter. I'm hearing that for his love. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, no. Okay, so, that's not a message. It says you have an upcoming Pluto contract. Okay, related to your Pluto North Node. So it's like, this should help you. Oh my god. No, I've seen it. No, and you realize you have to check yourself out of that hotel. Okay, a so-called attraction, because he was turning into it was turning into something. Okay, like definitely like you're not gonna have Dr. Phil on that. You're gonna have Anderson Cooper on that. Okay, what the hell happened? I'm hearing that back there. I'm hearing on Connecticut Avenue. I'm hearing that. Lexington, I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing we have a brave soldier here standing at the corner. I don't know what. Let's clear. He's a Bane man. I'm here in Bane. I'm here, but it's not in Bane. Okay. It's like you got Anderson Cooper writing poetry. Even I'm here talking poetry on the news now for your love story. It's like this is going to be Romeo and Juliet. You knew it though. You're like, I am honestly gonna. I'm going to vacation. I'm hearing in his hotel, and I'm gonna kick him out. You got very nasty in your thoughts with this person at a certain point in time. What in the world? Oh no, yeah. Some of you were like, I'm gonna like arson his property. I'm hearing that. Oh no, listen, Pluto can go places. When it is not in the higher spectrum and form, Pluto can be a destructive energy. And that's where it's very ironic, and it's ironic, yeah, it's because it rules so-called power, which should be something that you create with, not that something that would destruct and detract from your conversation in some manner. All right? In the broader sense, it's like, no, this is you were turning into a hot ass mess with this person. It's like I was becoming like a Vladimir Putin, okay, but like even poetically. Oh my god. Yeah. Sorry. No, you're turning into like a Russian, like I'm hearing maestro. Who's this? No, who are you? Oh, the throat chakra. I don't want to tell you. It's like you're maybe even, I don't even know at a certain point. You were like, I mean, you're thinking about launching projectiles here at his house. What? Is this a political relationship? What is going on here? The Ace of Torches, okay, Uranus South Node, projected energy on you, yeah. Oh, that you're picking up on. So, okay, for some of you, this is something that you realize this is going down, and this is going down in a real way. With the Ace of Wands, you realize that this is a destructive energy. It wasn't for the good. It was turning, and at first maybe you had a very strong, like, I'm hearing glimmer of hope. I see you looking at someone across the table with a candle in between you two. It's like you got that moment where you're like, I can honestly turn into, like, I'm hearing a psychic vampire. Wait, what? The point is you're having visions, okay? Like, yeah, exactly. Pluto unhinged. This is Pluto unhinged energy, like, possibility. I think you stepped away before it could get really, really crazy like that. For some of you, I see you, like, no, like, you had, like, this look in your face, on your eye. Yeah, no, you had a look on you didn't know how to address it, though. Some of you boiling. Some of you are starting to boil. Okay, we're losing viewers. Maybe there's another tarot to go on live or something. Wow, we're dropping them like flies. It's like you started like, what is going on? Literally, like, almost we went from 220 people in the room to 180. No one has a I'm hearing a Putin style love life. What's going on? Okay, Ace of Torches up, right? You never had a Pluto streak in your life. Someone here, guys, somebody here. They were starting to see things in themselves. They realized it's not healthy. Okay, yeah, no. It's like they were destructive. And people around them, it's like a shameless moment. Where people even around, it's like, oh, look at like how he's like holding her hand, like crushing a skull in the other. What? Alright, so I think, listen, like, this is something that was very volatile. It had the potential to be, and you decided to step away from it. This is for some of you. Just imagining some people, oh, hell no, I have no idea what that's about. Yeah. Click. All right, Neptune North Node, okay. Saturn North Node. Yeah, you were very, very, even like you would get very jealous. Like, you know, like why is she not looking at my stories on Facebook? Like, why is she not flipping on my like Snapchat? Like, why is she? Yeah, it's like all of that kind of energy, and you're going wild. You're going crazy. What's going on with the viewers? It's like we went from 170 people in the room to 220 to 190. Yeah, that's it. I'm deleting all my aliases. I'm not watching her channel anymore. I'm hearing that. Pulling out all of your alias stocks of the chat. Okay, you take it as you will. I'm gonna let that stock drop. I'm hearing that. Okay, yeah, you are getting very competitive with this person. So yeah, for some of you, Neptune North Node 1, that's not enough. Okay, some of you, you're playing games even going back and forth. It's like, I want to get him back. He thinks he's a Fibonacci, yeah, sequence that I don't understand. Okay, I can unravel his doorknob discussion in my dreams. Oh wow, in relation to the door that he thinks separates us from one another. Ooh, I don't know. For some of you, listen, I'm hearing Cancer. He thinks he's so cute. He thinks he's so fly. I'm hearing that. I will swat him. I'm hearing SWAT team. It's like you got very heated with this person. This is scary. I'm hearing stonework. What the fuck? I'm hearing stonework. Yeah, I'm hearing stonework Mason. Stonework Mason. I'm hearing, come here, Charlie Chaplin. It's like you're gonna have like Zed is like what? His work on fire. It's like his most important like documents like you had access to. It's like I'm gonna just delete them all. I'm hearing that you were so tempted. Oh my god. We're gonna put the cards away now. I mean, who are you? Let's get a card on you. I see Scorpio here. It's like no need. It's like I feel someone truly did make aliases in this connection. Taurus, Mercury. Let's clear it. So now for some of you, someone moved. Okay, they moved maybe out of that. Okay, whole vibration of like, okay, yeah, of because you saw this was about to go. I mean, literally, like if you even look at the arrow, it's like a projectile. It's like you saw that. This is going nowhere good, and like it's just getting like worse and more heated, and so you trigger. Now for some of you, there's a lot of attraction, but I think it's a matter of like the context, right? So you can see that you have a very strong connection with someone, right? Pluto in the higher spectrum is actually can be a very empowering energy, right? Where you're also helping others in their own space of shadow work. But it's about like I see two people who have love. It's like, yeah, we have love, but then if you're not like, it's like, where's the gondola? Are we gonna row it together if that? And are we going to Rome? Like, there's too many questions that are unanswered, and that is keeping you in frustration. So I feel like you are someone here who has expectations, and I don't know, this person was kind of bringing out like the most, you know, even like risque energies in you, okay? Where it's like, who am I turning into? I'm turning into like a fucking like, I'm hearing Solomon. I'm hearing that soldier, Solomon. I don't know. It's clear. It's like I don't know who I am anymore. I'm hearing that. So this is what someone felt. I'm here, Puerto Rico. Okay. So yeah, next time I see him, I'm just gonna laugh. I'm gonna pretend I'm just like laughing. I'm hearing that. Ha ha ha. Yeah, funny. You know, because you don't want to get triggered. Let's get into the next deck. And again, let me know if you like this reading. Wow, we just spilled some charms. Hit the like button. And if you guys want to jump into an extended, I said this in the last few stacks. If we hit over 1,000 likes on this video, we will do an extended. We'll jump into the past to the long-term future, anything further that Spirit wants you to know. And if you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and we will, you'll get notified when we go live again. L-I-O. We just spelled Leo, but like with an I. Horseshoe, good luck. We spelled Leo almost without the O though, except we had the L and the E. The L and the E, I think it was the fourth stack. Yeah, something, yes. And so it may be like kind of like you have what they need, they have what you need. It could be a focus on that fourth stack. Older man on the fourth stack and this stack. Gong, an exciting event. Reflect. Some of you felt there was a huge potential here, like there was a specific opportunity. But I feel someone here has a lot of Virgo. They didn't want to rush in and like really admit it immediately. They wanted to kind of just watch, and you know, they wanted to, let's backtrack and clear down the back of the neck. They wanted to watch from a distance. The golden mirror. Addiction. This person is jealous. For yeah, the jealous streak. Forget the fourth stack. Head to the fifth. Okay, paradise. Possibly. That's a joke, but if you really feel guided to yeah. But maybe, you know, like there were moments maybe you wouldn't imagine, like, is this person actually jealous of me? It's like, nah. It's like you even had a thought, or they said something, you thought they were joking. They're not joking, actually, possibly for some of you. Give me a sec. Oh, you know what? My lip gloss is actually right here. Let me just. Some of you, like, you're trying to keep an open mind. I hear that. And again, we're channeling here, just a side note. It's like you have a moment where you're kind of like, you know, you're thinking like, you don't want to get in your head about this, I feel. Maybe you know that you have the tendency to get in your head, so-called. It's like, I know I can really get really, really thinking about this. But I feel like for some of you, like, there is a factor here. Like, you are thinking about something is on your mind, very particular. Maybe you want an answer to something. Some of you feel you don't have enough information about this person or enough understanding of what this conversation is actually about. For some of you, someone is jealous. Actually, this card is let go of control issues. It's interesting with the this person is jealous card. It's clear. Because I think it's not obvious, but then there are kind of, you feel something going on. Either, yeah, I mean, maybe you're wondering, why am I acting this way towards this person? Okay, for some of you, we spell lion. Okay, so if it's not Leo, it's like, yeah, I think someone was alluding to something, you know? Like, you were in this space of thinking, well, you know what, I think maybe there's a tinge of jealousy here, like, what's going on? But it's not, I don't think it's obvious. Okay, D-I-N, we have din, like, it reminds me of dinner. For some of you, this person didn't tell you something and you felt like they really did have more to tell you, but they didn't. They just didn't. For this, yeah, for some of you, this person was jealous and they were hinting at that about something, but they didn't quite tell you like the extent of the jealous energies that they were feeling. They didn't have like really a platform as they felt it, or a space to express what they were really feeling, and like you could pick up on that. We have lint, like the chocolate, L-I-N-D-T. I replay our conversations over and over. I love you coming through. Yeah, someone is guarded though here. I feel it's kind of like the vibe of, I don't want to be the one who is going to, yeah, and I think that they were going maybe to say something, and then they, nah, I don't want to, like, put myself on the line. We have GT, makes me think of, like, GT Mustang. There's a lot of, you know, I think this is a heavily karmic connection. We have coffin and paradise. I feel there's a lot of concern and fear in this relationship, in this connection. Like, it's not just what you see, it's also more than the dynamic at play, and like more than these people. For some of you, it is about more so the environment, okay, to that space, and like the thoughts that are running through someone's mind when it comes to their fears in this relationship. It's not just like who this person is and do we like each other, but their triggers. I'm hearing that as well. I feel like there's a lot of triggers. So many things remind me of you. Again, you came closer than that. I feel like this person is the type to maybe post on social media, not tell you directly what they're going through. Maybe even a little bit passive aggressive, okay? A little bit sulky even, I'm hearing that. It's like, yeah, what an exciting event, gong. It's like, they're trying maybe to kind of, they want pity. It's like, we don't have time for that, I'm hearing that, okay. Let's get here. We got Mercury and Gemini. Yeah, someone here has a lot of Mercury, Virgo, Gemini. Mercury in the third. I feel like someone stepped away, even it's like, oh, I don't want to put my problems on you, like, I'll just leave. It's like something like that. So let's get here further from the secondary oracle deck. Someone here needs to clear, I feel, their aura. Maybe they realize, like, I'm not here in the right state of mind. Like, I don't want to be here in this relationship, like, with this thought, with this state of mind. Maybe you realize, like, that, yeah, you want to address, like, you're like, well, I could be in this relationship, but I don't want to so-called rebound. For some of you as well. I don't want to, like, I don't want to put my conversation that I want to have with myself in this space. Like, I don't want to put my problems on this person. I'm hearing that. Someone stepped away because they didn't want the conversation to get complicated. I'm hearing that as well. But ultimately, like, I feel this person needs maybe someone to talk to, but, like, outside of the connection. Maybe they have, you know, even emotions, energies that they're not really moving through, that they're not fully pacified on and pacified with, and they want to talk maybe to someone in particular about that, like, before they reach out to you. They may have even, yeah, they don't want to, like, have a blow up. I hear that. North Node, Uranus, coming through. Number 8. It says, this energy is dragging on and testing your tolerance threshold until realization of the positive harmonization energies. Yeah, this is related to Saturn. Okay, level 9. So for some of you, this is again in the deck that I've created. We'll see when we end up posting this. Keep tabs to sort of, we have a waitlist going actually for it already. If you guys are interested, and that's on alchemyandyou.com. Feel free to sign up there. So when it is available, we'll launch that. But Neptune North Node 5, obviously working with the guides on that. Yeah, I think someone wasn't really available, like emotionally and like for other reasons. Like, let's go. This is totally not like about you. But I feel like it's like they realize that they're not going to be able to be really helpful in this scenario, and they're not really a good influence. I even hear that on you or themselves. Like, it's kind of like I'm not healed yet, kind of energy. I need to heal so that I can really. It's like I'm not happy. Why am I coming to the birthday party? It's like something like that. Pluto North Node 5, North Node Saturn 11, Uranus North Node 1, Neptune North Node 5. Okay. It says Spirit does not suggest getting involved in this relationship at this present moment relating to Pluto South Node contact. So there's something here, like someone definitely stepped back, and it says you have an upcoming contract related to your Pluto North Node. This came through in the last stack 5. You realize that you realize that there was something here, like even if there is potential, like you're like, okay, I'm gonna step away, I'm gonna work on myself, and then if it's meant to be, like I'll come back, and if they're still around, like wonderful. But you just realize like I have issues and something here that I need to address, like before I can come into the storyline again. And we have addiction. So somebody here possibly realized that there are, let's clear, they don't want to put their issues on you, so called. Okay, for some of you this is about their self-confidence. So let's move into the next stack. Thank you for tuning in, stack 6. Let me know if you guys like this reading, and there's a really big question when it comes to like worthiness and the feelings of worthiness, right? Because what is worthiness? It's all perspective. So someone was realizing that they're kind of being like a downer energy, maybe even for this person. It's like, what am I doing here? I'm not. Like, where they realize that you're not the one that they're going to be able to do that with. And you're not going to have the pity party energy with them, and vice versa. This is what I'm getting for some of you. Big time, big time, big time. Yeah, or you realize that, however, it's give or take. Let's move into the next stack. December. Somebody could be a Capricorn. Someone is super hard worker here. I see that. Prudence. Don't be lured by the siren song. Some of you, I feel like you feel like something's too good to be true. It's like, I feel like there's a lot going on in this connection. Like, is that really what's going on? Is that really what's going down? We have here direction. Yeah, some of you are dealing with someone who maybe is very much like motivated to create a lot of things in their life. They're very passionate about their life story in general. For some of you, they have a lot of earth in the chart. They're very like slow moving. It's like, you know that they're very gradual in general. It's not just maybe in your connection if they are gradual with you. For some of you, you have the sensation though that either they've told you this or you pick up on this energy that they are committed to some long-term storyline. So you have a reason for feeling like there's a future here, definitely. Wow. Right then, this person is hoping you will get back together. Okay, this is in the second oracle deck I've made. This is a lot of commitment energy I see. I'm going to be very honest here. I feel like this person in general takes shit very seriously. They're not going to be like, yeah, I'll wear this like mask on this day, and then I'll wear the other mask I got on that day. I don't see that. I feel some of you maybe at times very frustrated because there's almost like a religiosity to the way that this person is responding. I'm hearing to you and to other things in their life. If we're quite honest, it's not just you. I feel that the way that they're treating you, so-called treating you, is also, you know, in tandem and synonymous with how they treat others in their life or other aspects of their life. They're very serious guys. They're even taking a test or an exam. Now, what I'm getting here, I don't think this is the type of person. I feel that like if they were not interested in you, this person would step away because they're just like that. I don't think they like a lot of different things in their luggage kind of vibe. Okay, they want to know where they're at. Passion coming through. Oh, they're super attracted to you. Sunglasses. Okay. Guys, they are stalking you. They, even if they could be very silent, they could be very stoic, they could be resolute in their ways. December coming through with the first card is like they could be extremely Capricornian. Let's get here a placement really quickly on that. Whoa, that went flying. Libra. That's a Libra. Okay. We have Scorpio, Neptune. Wow. Okay. So they may have Neptune in the 8th. They may have like a more private side to them when it comes to their sexuality, but they definitely are very attractive. I'm seeing a lot of Scorpio here as well. Now, what I'm seeing though is like, okay, even if they got a lot of passion for you guys. This is what Spirit wants you to know. It's like, you sometimes think, is it all in my head? Maybe it doesn't look at me like that. Like maybe he's not attracted to me. You're thinking a lot of different things here. Yeah, at times with this person, but then you realize, but hold on, like actually, like maybe they're just kind of like serious, like, you know, and they're like, I feel that this is a serious person. Like if you were to like observe this person outside of, you know, if you happen to walk into a coffee shop and like see this person and like they didn't see you and they didn't know that you're watching them, they would be the same. It's like they would be the same person. I hear that. Let's clear. They're very honest, actually. They're very religious. I hear that maybe like literally. The timing just wasn't right for us coming through. Like this is literal. I feel you're thinking, what if he's just saying that? It's like, no, he's not just saying that. He's really thinking about timing and he's really thinking about the time. I'm starting to understand our connection. I don't feel this is a person who's more like, I don't get like a suave energy of like, you know, yeah. And for some of you, okay, they do feel kind of, even the one thing they feel guilty about in this connection is maybe giving the impression that they could be committed at times when they couldn't be. But that's not coming from a playerish place, I feel. This is coming from a place of truly looking at the storyline and feeling bad, that feeling hurt that they were not able to really come forward in a really how do we say, in a brave way, even as they saw it, like in a, how do we say, committed way to certain projects with you, to certain conversations even. So it says, it's time for me to heal now. I know that I crossed the line with you. Like, this is someone who wants to respect you, okay? This is a serious person and a serious relationship, I feel. Even the fact that, maybe they tell you that, like, the fact that they're even, yeah, this is serious. I'm hearing Jet. We have Jet, J-E-T. For some of you, they're always working, yeah. I'm hearing C-C-C, like, with emails. We have TJ. They're very serious, like in their line of work as well. They're really a serious person, guys. Like everyone who, people have the same impression of this person. Like everyone who knows them is like, oh yeah. E.T. I get like even like a sciencey energy. Let's get a little further on this person's placements. Moon and Scorpio. So again, yeah, Spirit's like, yeah, no, a lot of Scorpio energy. So they're very, very, very committed. I hear that to whatever it is that they are passionate about, period. Like whatever they, how do we say, like if they do something, they really do it. They're not going to be a halfway person. And generally if somebody does have a lot of Scorpio in their birth chart, they are going to be like that. They're not going to want to have like a million different, you know, I'm hearing flings. I'm hearing that they need to tend to, because they see it as a responsibility. I'm hearing that as well. Interesting to commit to. So they must have a lot of not only Scorpio but Earth energy as well. Let's clear it. Or Earth relating to, their emotions, like in some way. Maybe even like a Moon in Capricorn for some of you. Or yeah, I don't see it as a silly secretive energy. Even this card I regret lying to you is like mirroring, the timing just wasn't right for us. Like this is like a logical, it's like literal. It's like they're the type of person, honestly guys, I feel like they're like a straight A student and they're like, I'm not gonna get an A. It's like something like that. But even like with your, it's like, but even with your relationship, okay, yeah, it's like they're kind of nerdalicious a little bit here. The timing just wasn't right for us. Mirroring, I regret lying to you. It's like they're freaking out that yeah, that they're not doing the right thing in this connection. So now, is that going to be the most pleasurable thing for you? I mean, this doesn't mean that you should be in this relationship, right? Necessarily. Doesn't mean that you shouldn't be as well, though. But I just feel like there's this moment where they're really not expressing the full extent and yeah of what they feel for you in terms of the passion, and it's just so very interesting to see the passion and the sunglasses come through, okay, together, which is watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out. I feel like some of you, sometimes you think like, are they just gaslighting? Are they just trying to be a narcissist? Like, why are they kind of not? But that's because you may have a different tendency, okay, towards expression of love. You may have a totally entirely different love language, even so-called different. We have passion again. Yeah, it says insane chemistry, like each other equally, having fun. They like you guys. It's just a matter of the extension of that emotion. I'm hearing that as well, the emotion. So okay, it's not just passion, it's emotion as well. South, again, this person would not get involved. I'm hearing it like this, unless they were really, really serious about you. South Node Uranus, and on different levels, okay? And I think they're actually turned off by one night stand energy and flings. Okay, Pluto South Node 8, Uranus South Node 3, South Node Saturn. They like people who are dependable, and they like to be seen as dependable. Saturn South Node will be tested soon. So take it as you will, guys. Yeah, I feel like the trials and the so-called tribulations in this connection, okay, are yeah, it is about their life overall. This is reminding me of the first deck as well. Like there's karma surrounding, they may have a lot of Capricorn in their chart overall, but there's karma surrounding, okay, their community even. I'm hearing that. So it's not personal to you. So if you're here at the stock and you're worried, like, is it that they just not are interested in me, or is it like, what is going on? Like, is it that they're not like seeing me as like actually like their type or a viable counterpart? No. No, it's something totally separate. It's like they're on the phone like trying to figure something out related to something totally different. This person, it's not, I'm seeing a palm tree here. I think they're actually planning on like taking some sort of like move with you, journey with you, and this is the type of person who's moving slowly towards that. So they're not going to be impulsive. Okay, like, yeah, let's do this. Okay, now I'm ready. It's like, it's going to be gradual. So I want to get, though, into your energy a little bit, like your energy here, and I want to pull another card here. If you guys would like an extended spread here, let me know, hit the like button. If we get over 1,000 likes, I mentioned this in the other stocks as well, we will come back with a full Celtic cross. So like a series. If we do it, if we got over 1,000 likes on this video, we will come back with a past to the long-term future, true love. Wow, guys. We pulled passion. We pulled passion twice. We pulled pay attention to the red flags with true love. For some of you, this person is worried. Okay, they're starting to realize at times that they have a lot of love for you, and they need to maybe start showing that. For some of you, I feel like I want to pull on you. How are you feeling? Okay, how are you? What are you feeling in this connection? Okay. Maybe even at times you wonder, like, if it was just, like, physical. No, I feel like you guys are dealing with someone who's got a lot of Capricorn. They're very serious. That's clear. Maybe they have a secretive energy around them, but they're not secretive, actually, is what I'm hearing. It's just, like, how it comes off. Okay, I want to pull here on your energy. I'm tired. This is maybe a very exhausting connection at times. Okay, but I want to see further with you. 9 of Pentacles are gone. Some of you really want commitment. Like, you want to be in a space. You're missing this person, even like physically, especially. I'm hearing for some of you, like, you don't want to be apart. Like, you want, yeah, you are feeling like you want the reunion energy, even with the Princess of Torches. Yeah, it's like you want to make sure that wasn't the princess. It's like you want to kind of have that exchange, give and take, physically, sexually, even. I'll be honest here. I'm hearing Leo. You want the exchange emotionally, even, and in terms of expression of what you're just checking something there. Yeah. So now I want to get a little bit further here. I'm actually feeling guided to jump into the Starseed Oracle just ever so briefly here for the stack. I'm feeling guided to do that here. So let's take a card and see what's what. Any further messages here? Vesica Pisces. We have 39. Divine Feminine, birthing, fertility. Okay. I feel this person has their way of expressing like their love, but indirectly, and to you it sometimes can make you feel uncomfortable because then you're reading in between the lines, but it's like this person doesn't intend for you to read in between the lines. They're not wanting you to read in between the lines, actually. I'm hearing that. They're being very honest. Crop circles, 27, messages, curiosity, signs. I feel like you have a lot of memories to come with this person. So, all right, guys, let's get into the next stack. Thank you for tuning in here again. You know, I do want to pull one more card. I want to pull one more card here from the Love Island. Island time wellness. We said Love Island. Maybe again they could be planning something here with you. I feel like you guys will be doing a lot of traveling together. Anything else that Spirit wants you to know about this particular connection? Well, we got a lot here. Soulmates. Hammer. Healthy choices. This is hard because I feel like this connection really triggers like both of you, actually. Okay. One of you, I think, communicates it more. Like, one of you is more in touch with what this does to you, maybe, what this feels like emotionally. You're more expressive with that. Someone else is more kind of like, I feel like stoic or soldier-like when it comes, so-called, when it comes to their emotions and expressing, like, what they feel in this scenario emotionally. For some of you, okay, this is someone who is possibly even, yeah, truly, like, they're in a period of life, they have to work on some kind of, yeah, something in their life that is not related to you directly, and it is, possibly even matters of career, work, karma. I'm hearing that specifically. Yeah, even family. I'm hearing that family here with the addiction card popping out as well, and reverse on the hammer bright. They're working on building something that they know is like, I have to do this. Like, if I want to be this person anyways, I have to do this. I have to address this. I have to address this one thing. So they're so focused on that, but they're kind of like one track minded. But I feel like this is the type of person where when they really are there, they're really fucking there, and they're extremely committed. When they're committed, they're very committed. We have soulmates. This is soul connection. Partnership, agreement, soul contract, and that's mirroring healthy choices. Okay, and that has hammer in between the two, which is interrogation, repetitive, persistent, working on it. For some of you, okay, and then we have golden mirror popping out as well. Self-absorbed, narcissistic, one-sided relationship, love bomb. It may come off like this is an imbalanced connection, but you should always, I mean, yeah, but I really feel like your guys are wanting to reiterate that this is not about them wanting to be. They don't want that to be the energy between you two. They don't want that to be, okay, the frequency. Okay, and so yeah, so we have a troll. Give me a second, guys. Anyways, let's go. No, it's like, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. It doesn't affect the relationship actually. Like, maybe even you guys are in separation for some of you. Yeah, I'm seeing that with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, yeah. So now with the healthy choices on mirroring, they stepped away because they felt that they needed to do something that would, they think this is the best answer. So some of you, they have literally like traveled. Okay. Oh God. Seriously? Do we have a moderator? Christina says troll galore. Okay, I'm gonna make you moderator. I'm not looking at the chat. Okay, Hammer, healthy choices, soulmates. Yeah, I'm just seeing like, anyways, yeah, let's clear it. I feel this is very tempting. At times you can get into this train of thought, okay, where no problem, don't worry guys, if you're a moderator and you're, it's fine, no problem. But okay, now we have here I like you on love call, date on I like you. Okay, you know, there's a, yeah, let's clear it. You can tend to get into this paranoid energy. Okay, like very paranoid energy. Okay, there we go. Where you're like, are they here for my best? Like, do they have my best in mind? For some of you, this person, yeah, we literally have guys, love call, I like you, and date. Here, guys, for some of you, this person maybe even pushed the connection to the side at a certain point in time. And you were thinking, well, okay, so I guess it's just kind of that. But I feel like you're not like in an absolute separation. I don't see like super hard feelings. If that's your energy, then I would choose another stack. We have the runner as well there in the theme. It's interesting because I feel like this person, if they are so-called running, it's because they are wanting to come back to you, if that makes sense. So I don't get the sense, okay, that yeah, I don't get the sense that yeah, they're like really planning to move away from you. I hear that as well. Okay, yeah. So don't worry, guys, if you cannot moderate, no problem. I took care of it there. Healthy choices, mirroring soulmates, and you've also got twin flames in the theme. Photograph, paradise, guys, like the island, and then we have passion. So, and we have wedding rings. I feel for some of you, you have a very, very, wow, exciting connection here. Okay, so take it as you will. I personally would try and like ground when times are tough in this connection and really sort of like try and think about yeah, like things from a more even at times logical perspective. Sometimes it can be very challenging because maybe, but you always do what you think, right? I mean, definitely don't be in a situation where you feel like it's toxic or you're like not doing well in your life. If this is a grounding connection for you on the whole, but sometimes you get paranoid, or I would, yeah, think about like things in more logical sense, like because I feel this person is very logical. So the more you can sort of see it from their perspective, if this is something that's troubling you, that taking on that approach might be helpful to make peace with the current state of affairs of the connection, like the current sort of standing of the relationship, at least in 3D. So let's get into the next stack. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, we also have here for yourself that had to come through in this stack. So yeah, I feel like, you know, this is even a test of, hey, like, okay, yeah, commitment. Okay, and I feel like this person I feel they are committed to you. I don't think, but again, watch different signs. This is general video. I don't think that, and if you would like a private reading, you can head over to alchemy.com. It's the last offering that I have is a partnership reading where I will use, it's a very raw and honest reading, just side note. And I'm going to be very honest in that reading, like, okay, using, you know, these, a very specific deck. So as a heads up, I think there's one more spot with that. It's a partnership reading. And if it is not available, then feel free to get on the wait list. And yeah, once it is available again, then it will be, it'll come through to your email. So yeah, put your email on the list if you, again, it's on wait list. And yeah, but that could be a message, guys, even like you feel like you're on the waiting list for this love story, and I feel like it's very exciting. I do want to get just a few, or you know what, I think we're good. So yeah, I think patience is really a virtue here. And it may be even testing your own, again, shadow and energies, but not only that, also, how do we say, like your frequency of patience. I'm here with love. Like I feel like at the end of this connection, you may get to this point where you're like, wow, I really proved to myself something even about myself. Like the fact that I was able, maybe you're someone who's usually very impulsive, or you have a very different sort of nature. It's like, usually, okay, I would be in this kind of relationship and at that point in time. And so it's just very different, you know, it's just a very, kind of like anomalous even relationship. So yeah, it's something quite unique actually, and I feel like at the end you will have more to treasure about the connection than to kind of to feel tragic about, if that makes sense. Like, you grew a lot from this. I feel like over time, again, this is if you feel like on the whole you're becoming a stronger person, you're becoming a more wholesome person, you're feeling more overall grounded in who you are in your life, yeah, then this is like probably your stack. And I feel like you know that there's something deep here, but at times it does challenge you. Okay, like, will I think, you know, of the so-called worst case scenario? Will I think of like what is positive about the situation if we have certain you know, storylines here, you know, circulating. I mean, you're situated around us, and in the conversation, I'm hearing that as well. In the storyline that make me feel otherwise, like grounded. So, how do we say, like, if the circumstances, like, let's say you're not talking to this person or you have separation, are you going to like get paranoid and think like, okay, so it's really challenging even your self-talk space for sure for some of you. And I'm just laying out the cards for the next stack. This is stack 8. So yeah, no, it's beautiful, guys. This is beautiful. Beautiful. I feel overall like the last stack, I'm still talking about the last stack, I think on the whole, like, there is something so great here, so big here, okay, for you, where you realize that you are really creating something even in this space, like concrete. Okay, concrete. And it might be, we're having so much overlap here with the next stack, it might be that there are some messages here. I feel like my heart is beating really fast there. That could be a particular message for someone. Okay. But again, it comes down to like the expression. And I feel like in that last stack, gradually you guys will balance out and sort of come to a point of merging. If you feel like that's not the case and that you're feeling more polarized from who you are, that's not your stack. I'm hearing it like that. If you're feeling like, you know, really just like, like if you were to look up before you met this person and compare that to after you met this person, specifically this person, what is going on, and if it's overall like generally positive and you feel like you've taken away a lot of really worthwhile lessons, then it may be that you're doing a lot of shadow work in this connection. Let's clear it down the back. Okay. Yeah, so but I feel like overall, like, you will come to realize certain things. Carrot jug, this is the 8th stack. Someone here wants to tell you something, like, and really badly. We have I don't react when people mention you. Some of you had a, let's go, let me meditate here. I'm getting a little bit of the Pluto streak energy that came through in the 4th stack. The 5th stack was it. Someone here is watching you. We have GF as letters, GF. We also have like girlfriend, maybe gluten free. I'm hearing as well. We have G. We have 2 G's, GG. We have T. We have R. We have O. We have U. Let's clear it. Someone here is we have trout, the fish. They're thinking about you. I feel like they're watching you in your career. They're definitely kind of like stalking you. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if there is like such an amazing intention and energy here. Like, I don't really get the sense that, like, this is someone who wants to like talk over you kind of energy, wants to kind of find, like, get nitpicky with the issues, and like, I feel they want to unfortunately put you down at times. Okay, let's clear it. They're not really in a space to like, and you get to the point where you're thinking like, and this is really a paradoxical energy to the last stack. It's like, but in some way, well, possibly, but maybe it is that there is an emphasis on both stacks, and we did really overlap there. So I do recommend, if you feel there could be an overlap on the last stack, but there's a moment where you're just like, okay, like, you know, you realize this person is kind of in a way, like, what they're saying, what they're doing is not empowering you. Okay, and even if it is something so-called trivial, at the end of the day, you're thinking, they're putting me down. I feel like they're putting me down. I'm hearing it like that. You have wedding here. Some of you, I feel this might be a really strong past life energy, or you're literally married, or you got married, you know, years ago, and it's like you're changing these days, or you're kind of realizing maybe they've changed, even you're all changing, but in a way where you're just saying to yourself, like, why are they talking to me like this? Why are they treating me like this? I think there are a lot of questions here when it comes to why you're in this connection and the next step in the soul expansion space. Let's get further. Let's get further. Axe. Break up, separation, stop. Yeah, this person, I think that they, you know, yeah. I think you realize they don't have compassion. Like, it's, yeah, and this might be a platonic friend. It may be a platonic friend. Okay, axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Then we have the dragonfly. Okay, I want to get further. Be lighthearted, finding out things, coming to light, adapt, change, heal. Then we have cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events one over in your head. I think this person is also not an open book, and you realize that. Stack 7 has been done. It's a huge no. I'm hearing that. I feel this is your guides. But if you're not resonating with that, choose another stack. This is right, yeah, your space, and this is your karma and your decision. Ultimately, heed your intuition, your personal intuition. Yeah, but there's a moment here where someone's behavior just kind of really there's a moment specifically where I feel it's not that moment, but there is a moment in which you realize all the moments, and you just kind of see it, and it happens. Wow, you got 2 10s, 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Prince of Pentacles in reverse. You realize this is just not the one. I'm sorry. Some of you just see it. You just see it. Like, it's not, the potential I saw in them is just, it's not. And you don't resonate with them. I feel truly like at the core, you realize they're not putting me in a high place in their mind's eye because they're not feeling that way about themselves as well. But that's not my problem. Some of you realize like that you wouldn't do that to someone, but they're doing it to you, and so it becomes awkward. It's like, so we're definitely not compatible. It's not about who they are, it's about the chemical reaction emotionally, vibrationally between you two. Yeah, it's like I realize that we're in dissonance and I have to fight to sort of, there's not the natural flow energy. It's like I have to feel like kind of like okay with what they're doing, and then I gotta make excuses for why I'm still hanging out. There's something like this. It's like you have to like kind of, yeah, like, no, I'm hearing it. For some of you, this is very karmic. Let's go down the back of that. There's a family involved here. I see that with wedding. It's like you have to like focus. This is toxic, guys. I have to, for some, I feel that that's an extreme, right? I mean, like, but I think overall it's toxic to your thoughts that you tell yourself when you are in that highest state of your mind, right? Your mind's eye, especially your mind's eye. Some of you are heavy meditators. Some of you divorced this person actually already. For some of you, feel like when you were together with this person, it's just different. You're changed. You want to move on. I'm hearing that. We have YouTube coming through, mirroring dream. Okay, interesting. For some of you, the way you'll know who this is do they push you to strive for your dreams? Do they? Do they tell you like, oh no, that's not, it's not good enough? What is the state of mind? And it could be a family member. It can be, maybe for some of you, you're in a loving relationship and you're deciding that maybe they're outside influences. And so that's where you want to heed your intuition, your personal intuition, watch other stacks to see what exactly, this is for you. But I think there's just a very silly point of saying, no, I realize that there's definitely like a side to this that is like not seen. And it may be that there's a third party. We have the Two of Swords on the wedding. Let's go ahead. For some of you, I feel like, yeah, you take it as you will, but there is definitely like something that needs to be released here. For sure. And it may be that you're sharing your private life within a public space. This is for some. So take it as you will, guys. Let's get into the next stack. I think, yeah, take it as you will. It's about, yeah, take it as you will. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Could be a message. Let me know if you guys like this reading series. Feel free to hit the like button. Oh, let's get a placement actually for that. They may also be quite conventional, closed-minded as you see it. Venus, Leo. They could have Venus in the 5th, Venus in Leo, Venus conjunct the Sun. They may have the Sun ruling the 2nd or the 7th house. They may also have, let's see, Taurus or Libra ruling the 5th house. Let's clear the energy run. They may have, again, Venus and, yeah, they may have also the Sun in the 2nd house or in the 7th. They may have the Sun on the cusp between the 1st and the 2nd. I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear the energy run. R-I, and again, watch other stocks if you got it. R-I-Q. R-I-Q. Let's clear the energy. Let's backtrack around. This is the, again, the 9th stack. Some of you, I feel a lot of attraction here, but then there's this moment where you're like, is this like too good to be true? For some of you, you've met someone who you really like. This is someone who's intriguing to you. They're really, like, you feel you can really connect with this person deeply and jiving truly with this person. And you're getting really along, actually, in some ways. There's a side of this connection that is wondrous. Okay, really, really magical, mystical even. It's like, how did I meet someone like this? Like, they're almost like my perfect type. I'm here like that. I'm looking at the Mule card here in the Tea Leaf Oracle deck, and I see in the backdrop, it looks a little bit like the pumpkin carriage. This gives me that energy. It's like, you feel like it's a fairy tale kind of energy. I feel the thing here in this connection is like, you're almost wondering sometimes, like, sometimes about the what ifs, and this takes me back to, I think it was the 7th stack. Yeah, with a Capricorn energy, really strong Capricorn energy with the December Tea Leaf card that had come through. For some of you, there is something here where you're thinking, okay, it's the context maybe, and there could be overlap on different, I almost said apps, okay? Maybe someone's flipping between apps, but on different stacks. For some of you here with the Mule and May, for some of you, someone is questioning, like, what if? Sometimes I feel you get to that point. On the whole, if someone were to ask you, like, for your answer on a test, okay, of whether or not you feel that there's something here really deep and worthwhile, okay, and committed, I think you would say yes. This is for some. I really think that you would get to the point, okay, where you would also admit that you want this. I'm hearing that in the same way as this other person, okay? But sometimes there is that moment where you're like, but what if? I feel like there sometimes are fears here, okay? And it may be that this is the other person or the other perspective from the 7th stack, for example. Was it the 7th or the 8th stack? Either way. It was the one with the December tea leaf card that had come through. For some of you, someone is in the limelight. I'm also getting that. I'm hearing Ricky Martin. Someone I see is like a dancer. They're a performer. They're very engaged in the public. I see that. And so this freaks someone out at times. Okay. It says perseverance, stay the course. The Grim Reaper. Yeah, someone is looking at someone with their friends even. They're like, I don't want to say they're getting kind of jealous, but they're looking at them like, they get a thought every now and then, like, okay, and they're wondering. I think this is bringing up shadow energies of the past, and is very similar as well to, which stack was it, where someone needed to take time away, they needed time to heal. Boat, separation, the Grim Reaper. Someone is paranoid maybe a little bit. It's like, what if, like, you know, why, like, what's going on? I feel like you're questioning, like, why this person, maybe if they had stepped away, like, the reason for why. Some of you, you think, like, well, is it that, are they moving on or something? Like, you have a thought in your mind. Now, some of you, somebody here does have a fear, and it can be the person you're dealing with, a fear of being so-called lied to, cheated on, duped. I'm hearing cheated out. It can even be a financial connection. I hope that you can forgive me one day. Somebody maybe left this connection actually because they were so worried. It reminds me even of the card of, like, I left you before you could leave me. Let's backtrack around, yeah. And sometimes I feel they exhibit signs of jealousy for some of you. We have sad spelled out. We have Sadie, S-A-D-E. We have BBGO. So it says go. Yeah, it's like I'm even getting a smidgen of the first stack. The first stack, was it? The second stack, where someone left someone, they're acting like it's okay. Like, yeah, go on, it's all good. For some of you, like, this really actually, though, like, affected this person. I'm hearing that, like, on a level that maybe they didn't want to admit even. It's like they don't want to be seen as I'm hearing sharing their life with another. Maybe they don't want to seem dependent on this, but it really affected them. I feel for some of you have a very strong connection with this person, or at least you guys have a lot of history together, and you feel like the way you approach the situation is meaningful and important, and nothing is random. I'm hearing that, like, and the way this person is behaving is not random. So I feel also have trouble with commitment because of this, though, this fear. It says stabbed in the back, boat, separation, the Grim Reaper, like they are also very jealous, and I feel like at times they don't want that side to come forward. They don't want that side to sort of get riled up. Okay, and that came through in the 5th stack. So if you do feel guided to check that stack out, there could be a focus there with the Pluto streak energies. Now, we did pull here another card. I want to read that off. We have the 3 of Cups, the 5. Yeah, they were acting like it's okay, you guys, but they were really like, it really got them thinking, like in their mind, in their mind, like what if like she's moving on? I'm hearing that. Let's see further. It says this person is exhibiting the negative shadow traits and qualities of Neptune, and it says run. So this person may have like honestly even had a moment, okay, of an ego death with you, especially if maybe like I'm seeing someone who's like in the limelight, they're very popular, like they left the so-called situation, okay, and maybe like they were in a moment where they were being very, even I'm hearing maybe flirty, or like I'm hearing progressive. Okay, I don't know why that would be a synonym, but you take it as well. Like they were being very engaging with like a number of people, and this triggered this person. Like it triggered their fear. Okay, yeah, really, really. Or maybe even though it cross-checked their own Neptune, and it's like it was a moment where they saw even in themselves in that person, and they were like, would that person do like maybe even what they've done to another person? I'm hearing that. So there's a moment here of like freaky. It was freaky. I feel there's a lot of love here. I would definitely check out another stack. I feel like there's overlapping messages. So thank you for tuning in. We're gonna get into the next stack now. Oops, yeah, but I feel like you guys, I feel like they felt like they couldn't really give to their fears. I'm gonna pull one more love. Actually, I think we're okay. Let's keep it at that. Yeah, I feel that this is about faith. I'm hearing there's a big test of faith, and it's again really reminding me of the December stack. I think it was stack 7 or 8. So clear the energy and run. It's cleared on the left side of the body. I feel like they're even for some of you planning an engagement. This is for some of you. I really feel like you guys have a super strong connection. Maybe this is just like spirit bringing this up, like to your attention. It could be something that maybe happened in May. Maybe, you know, there was like some experience here, some moment that really like was like they did take it kind of seriously, like whatever that was. Or it got this person thinking, or it was a significant, let's go. Like, it's something maybe in the back of their mind, or they how do we say, like, but it's not gonna really affect the relationship. It's more temporal. It's maybe more like background notes, you know, it's something like that. But, you know, so I'm taking it as well. Let's go. I mean, they're sure how they feel about you, but sometimes they get paranoid. I hear that. So maybe spirit just kind of wants to bring that to your attention. Like, it's not that, yeah, so. And maybe they took time, like they were being distant, okay, for some of you, or they ended the connection because they were way too vulnerable. They felt like yeah. So it really struck their fears. It really struck their consciousness. I'm hearing that as well, and like stimulated them, provoked them to really do some heavy shadow work. I'm hearing that as well, to think, you know, yeah, you take it as you will. What, like, what's going on here? Like, why would I react like that? Why am I running? You know, there's something about, there was a moment, it was very significant. Let's move into the next. But it was meaningful in the broader landscape of your connection, even like in your conversation, even down the line, maybe they will admit this down the line, like, hey, like that was something that I really like, I felt a certain way about. Yeah, and so anyways, guys, hit the like button if you like the series, and let me know if you want to see an expanded version of this spread. If I mentioned this in other stacks, if we hit over 1,000 likes on this video, we will come back and we will do an expanded version. We'll jump from the deep past to the long-term future and see anything further that spirit wants to bring to our attention. And we'll hold it to these stacks, the 10th stack. Okay. Any other messages though, really quickly before we close it out? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, there was something maybe kind of confusing about, I think that's going to be, it was important, whatever that was, and it was something that actually illuminated, I'm seeing here, it's interesting, it says Maui on this box, so that could be a particular message. But yeah, it got that person really thinking. So IOZNFKM, and maybe they had a lot of growth from that experience. 10 stack, palm tree. Oh, I'm hearing, okay, this is a lot of messages. Sorry, guys, coming through still. We're channeling here. The last stack, 9 stack, I'm hearing something about someone's parents, their family. Maybe they saw some sort of, they're admitting something. I hear that. They are admitting something. Okay, so they are possibly, They are wanting to get very honest with you. I hear that, possibly about something. Okay. Sorry, stack 10. Oh, give me a second. I feel that I'm hearing, I think she knows. I think they know. Okay, I don't know what that's about. Let's see. What's that about? It says grasshoppers, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Like, they want to be very careful with how they discuss something here. Maybe with you or with someone else. We have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated, mountain, major challenge to overcome, and angel. Spiritual guidance, protection from harm, and horseshoe. Good luck. I feel this is similar to which stack was it? The 7 stack, where like, or the 8th even, yeah, where someone is like, they're not telling you the extent of what you mean to them, but you mean a lot to them. I'm hearing that. So for some of you, they felt like they almost lost you, and that really okay, family sorrow. That really stimulated them and prompted them to look at your connection differently. So I do just want to get a few clarifiers though on that. What is it that is there something here that yeah, they're wanting to communicate here to you? I'm hearing bumblebee. Clear the energy down left side of the body. The chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. Bumble is a dating app as well. The sword and rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. Then we have the chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issue. I think this person had a moment here. It was a very challenging moment for them. Okay, we have coffin. Let's clear the energy around. And the root chakra, coffin, endings, bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Then we have here love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. What is this that they want to bring? Wedding, okay. For some of you, this is related to their family. Okay, there's something that they're wanting to confess either to you or to the family. Yeah, retreat again. So there was a moment where maybe they retreated, so-called. We have healing family issues in reverse, religious factors upright, deception in reverse, trust in reverse, honeymoon in reverse. It is safe for you to love, attraction upright. Finances and career in reverse, calling in your soulmate upright, engagement in reverse, very soon in reverse. For some of you, there's something impacting the relationship. Okay, definitely, there was, and there was a factor that they weren't telling you was impacting the relationship. Can we get a little bit further? Is there something they want to get off their chest? I'm hearing that song by Chris Brown, With You. I'm hearing also Aaliyah here. Aaliyah, she's also another singer. I'm hearing work. I'm hearing that song by Adele, Hello. I'm hearing that right here as well. They, for some of you, I feel it's weird because, like, look at the love call phone right there. Like, someone, I feel like this person, they wanted to tell you. Either they wanted to tell you about someone, or they want to tell someone about you. I'm hearing it's a close call. Let's clear up. Someone was going to tell someone something about something, okay? I'm hearing pride. Okay, it says what came through is this person is jealous. This is from the oracle that I've just made. It's a deck, kind of like final, admit it, like, okay, like, and just messages that are very clear that need to come through. It says this person is jealous, and also you're in a great place. The give and take is equal, and there is appropriate intention, at least for there to be equality. Okay, So, like, on the whole, I don't think that... Okay, but let's get a little further. So we have the coffin again. Let me meditate here on this. Something about a car ride. Someone was in a car driving. Are there any other surrounding factors when it comes to whatever this is? Did you hear that out there? That girl was like, be careful out there. We have flirtatious. I keep hearing hello. That song by Adele. It's like they're acting like everything's okay. I hear that again. Maybe they're kind of like laughing when they're really feeling, ooh, I'm feeling pressure in the heart chakra. This came through in the second stack. For some of you, there was a circumstance that they're very uncomfortable with. This is a very specific moment. I see that. Someone's talking to somebody on the phone. Something about a farm, or yeah, I see someone walking with a cigarette in his hand outside right now. Let's put it on the back. Someone has a lot of Libra here. I hear that. Okay, this is a very specific message. Okay, but this is why we're doing this reading. Spirit wants this, and this is the first time we're pulling further from this oracle. Family, platonic friends. Anything else? There's like something here. It's like this person's feeling nervous. Like, I feel like they even tried to like cut something off or cut something out. To end the connection even, or end the conversation because of where they were fearing, where they were thinking this was gonna go. Maybe in another context. Okay, but he likes you. Landing on this person is jealous, and he's a homebody. So this person, I feel that this is a private relationship for some of you. There is something here that's extremely controversial. I feel they felt they needed to let you go so that they could even explore another conversation. But I don't think that was something... We have flirtatious, mirroring he likes you, and that's mirroring the give and the take is equal. Okay, so I feel that you guys, like, this is someone who was not showing the extent of what they were really feeling at a certain point in time. Okay, yeah. And so, take it as you will, okay? There's a lot of love here, you guys. Take it as you will. Feel free to tune into another stack, but I feel like there's so much more. Wow. I'm hearing that song over and over and over again. Hello by Adele. Do we have any more messages here? Is there something that this person is feeling like, specifically like, feeling some actions with the right side of the crown chakra guilty about? Like, is there ever a moment, like, what is the querent, what are they trying to tell the querent we have here? Getting to know each other in reverse. Children. For some of this person feels like it's not the right time to like bring something forward. We have true love upright. They know, for some of you, this person knows that they want to be with you for the rest of their life. I'm hearing like that. But they're scared. They're really afraid of this. Okay, and we have pay attention to the red flags upright. Give me a sec, guys. I gotta close the window. It's getting cold. It's getting chilly. Whoa, what the hell is going on? Okay. I'm hearing I've changed. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing I'm a changed person. For some of you, this person feels bad about how they've handled the situation with you. I don't think anything really happened here. I feel this is more a vibe. Okay, like the way they were handling a situation in general. Okay, so if they were going through a challenging time, they maybe kind of, yeah, they kind of retreated. So let's move into the next, almost like an avoidant energy. Let's move into the next stack. Butterfly, wind chimes, determination, voyage. I almost heard Dave there. I almost said Dave. I was hearing Dave with dive coming through. Let's go meditate. For some of you, somebody has a very particular affinity towards something. Maybe you kind of like have times where you're like questioning this. It's like, what does that mean? Like if he's into that, I'm hearing it like this. Okay, let's get into it. IOZ. By the way, if you like these readings, we'll get into an extended. Hit the like button if we get over 1,000 likes on this video, we will do an extended Celtic cross for each of these stacks. If you're not already subscribed, hit the subscribe button and you'll get notified of when we go live again for that particular reading. This is a shadow, unhinged. Mars energy, sorry. Talking, coming through, heartbroken. That's clear. And again, playfulness coming through. Okay, that's clear. In the third eye. This person, oh, right off the bat, I feel like they know that you have a lot of potential. Like, you are someone who is really important, really significant to them. We have here, I hide behind material things. I can't stop thinking about you. This person has trouble really revealing what they feel. Like, I feel sometimes you will get, like, very confused, okay, with kind of like even their dynamic with themselves. It's like you're trying to understand maybe who this person is. Maybe like their behavior's changing. It's kind of like, it's not really a sustainable dynamic. At times you feel it's like, possibly, it's like 1 minute they're acting like that. The next minute they're acting like that. Kisses, healing heart. Palm tree. I feel like you have a lot of earth in your chart, or there's a focus on the fixed energy space, or even Scorpio. I'm seeing that. Like you have like very high expectations. It's almost reminding me of the fifth stack. Okay, where we have that the Pluto moment. I'm hearing, yeah, for some of you, you want like a more consistent sort of form of expression. We have girl with a snake, karmic relationship, ascending, and mirror. Yeah, this person knows like definitely that you're someone who is very different from people they've so-called been with in the past. They really know your worth. I'm hearing it in this way. Like, this sounds weird to say, like, you're not cattle, okay? We're not here with the dowry, right? But there's something that how do we say, like, maybe they're more childlike, or they're more indirect with the way that they're showing you that they like you. But it's not that they are not interested in you. So maybe this person is not vulnerable, like, whatsoever. They are not vulnerable. They are, like, not in a space to really... I'm hearing, yeah, no, they're not in a space to really be... Like, they actually see you as a queen. This is for some of you. Queen, however, apply it. I'm hearing Nefertiti. I'm hearing that so strongly. We have NF here. I... And then we have MK, we have OZ, Oz, we have I. They feel very nervous around you. It's like they know that you've got a lot of potential, even. And that is, like, exciting for them. Like, wow, I'm, like, with someone like that. Like, I've attracted someone like that into my life. Like, but then it's also, like, they feel kind of, like, I'm hearing, like, peasant-like. Oh, it's horrible, but I'm hearing that. It's horrible if they feel that way. It's horrible to sit, yeah, let's clear out the energy, let's back around. For some of you, sometimes they get triggered, like they just want to kind of like delete the conversation and like so-called erase it and like forget. This is a very dense, okay, space when it comes to self-talk. Okay, the vibration here when it comes to their self-talk isn't, I don't think it's really healthy, I'll be honest. We have karmic relationship as well coming through with a mirror ascending growth. They realize, like, okay, for some, yeah, the devil. For some of you, okay, butterfly change for the better. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. Let's go. They're darty because they're not confident, guys. This is someone who, it goes down, 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 back, 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 way back. Let's open the fairy tale novel telenovela book to the very first page. Once upon a time. This is them with themselves. This is them in their life. This is them in how they feel brave to accomplish their dreams, okay? In a communicative way. Wow. Okay. In other words, like, are they confident to like present their dreams and their reality, so-called, to the world? Like, are they in general, do they have an active throat chakra? For some of you, they may have a passive throat chakra energy, and that's, for some of you, impacting how you're connecting to this person. You feel like they're not being totally honest. You feel like they're not like really, okay, saying like what's going on here. We have ZIO, we have N, Zion. This person runs away from conversation, from conflict. It's clear. This person runs away, and it's to the point where it's so, it's like so, it's dramatic. It's not like kind of like, yeah, like we'll talk about it later. It's like they completely cut off the convo. Let's clear it. They cut off the convo. I think they're very immature at times, you feel. It's like Okay, he's totally like avoiding that discussion. Let's get a placement for this individual. Whoa, I feel this pressure in the heart chakra. They have a Virgo North Node for some of you, or they have Virgo ruling the 10th house for some of you, or they've got here Mercury even on the Midheaven, or they've got a Mercury ruling, maybe even Gemini Midheaven. For some of you, they have a lot of Virgo. I'm hearing that. For some of you, it's clear. They have a North Node in the 6th house. It can be, or on the cusp between the 6th and the 7th house. For some of you, they're really into diet or something like this. They're very uncomfortable. I think at times they feel awkward and like unfocused. Maybe you feel that, or you feel like they feel like insecure, okay, and like kind of childish, and yeah, very silly and immature. I hear that, like they're acting like they're in a movie or something. I don't know. It's so specific. It's like they're always like on the gram kind of vibe with you. It's like you feel they're not getting vulnerable in the connection. This could be a past energy as well. Feel free to watch other stacks and you'll be able to sort of place, you know, what's what. But the Sword and Rose, this came through in the last stack. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. They're very uncomfortable with like, this is throat chakra. It's not even like necessarily for some of you that it's the conversation. It's just in general, like talking in general. It's the throat chakra. There's something karmic going on possibly. Healthy choices. Like they would rather, okay, address certain issues like in maybe a physical way or a tangible way. And we do have here a shadow of Mars coming through. I feel like, yeah, take it as well. Healthy choices in the Sword and Rose. For some of you, yeah, you feel even like that they're kind of like they can be playful, but then they're not really getting honest with you at times. I hear that. Love call, healthy choices, the Sword and Rose. It's like you feel they're kind of, they beat around the bush a little bit. You feel it's insincere even at times. Paradise. Some of you think this person is very attractive, but it's like dragging on. For some of you, you feel the connection. They're not like maturing quickly enough kind of energy. Okay, with Paradise, you're worried even like it's just gonna be a huge waste of time, like love and light. But it's like, are they ever going to like so-called grow up? Like, are they ever going to get to that point where they're literally like the knight in shining armor kind of energy, or knight and you know page in shining armor, or however, like nitrous? It's like, are they going to, in other words, like be really brave with me, okay, and with themselves ultimately, to be like showing up for what they love? And like, okay, again, we got the Lovers here. This is about self-confidence. So I think, yeah, you realize like it's definitely check out other stocks. I feel like you realize it's not up to you to like make this person proud of who they are. We have Cancer Moon. They are very, at times, like they're very silent. They don't, but then it's like, bro, like you're not taking the bull by the horns. Again, this is reminding me of that stack, 5th stack, with like the person who has a lot of Pluto. Some of you are very irritated or frustrated with this person at times. I think this leads to a lot of confusion and like conversation that doesn't go anywhere, and it's a lot of evasive energy as well. Let's clear it. This person, you feel they're a little bit kind of like, I hear they go from like tyrant-like to then being erratic with you. I'm hearing that, where it's like they're darting and like they're avoiding the convo, and then they're, yeah, guys. Let's get into the 2nd stack here a little further. For some of you, they're acting like they're not interested in you, okay? Even at times, I'm hearing that. I saw this is work-related, that Oracle card. It might be that they kind of like want to put the pressure on something else. It's like, this is, I feel like you're so much more mature than this, but I have to be honest. Like, you get to the point where you're like, okay, he's not being honest, and I know it. I can see it. It's just, it's like super duper off. Like, it's not something I need to understand. King of Pentacles in reverse. But then you're thinking, what do I do? You know, I mean, for some of you, this is a connection where I feel like you may at times feel that there is a sort of like a mother, son, daughter dynamic. It's like, I'm not your son and I'm not your daughter and I'm not your mother. I'm hearing that. Oh, maybe the roles even interchange at times. sometimes you feel like this dynamic puts you in a space where then you are automatically like the one who is running after them, or you're the one who's like smothering them. It's like, but that's the projected energy of what they're not willing to show you. It's like they're teasing you, and they know that kind of in a way. Well, I don't think it's malicious, but it's kind of like they feel like you, it's like they can sense, it's obvious that, yeah, but I don't think they're mature and emotionally like available enough, I'm here even to like acknowledge that you are really doing, you're the one relating to you in the relationship. Romantic in nature, and yeah, so like you're having really romantic conversations at times, but then it's like you can feel that they're just reciting it. It's like that's not really where they're at, maybe, or like they're not being, that could be that's a metaphor. Like, you know that, let's backtrack around. You want them to tell it to you. You don't want to have to ask. I'm hearing that as well. Like, you want it to be also natural. I'm hearing straight from the heart. That song. This is related to flirting, hidden interest or fantasies is coming through. For some of you, they may have addictions that they are not telling you about. Romantic in nature. It's like you getting into an argument with this person. It's like you're getting into a conversation like, I'm hearing Ben Affleck, like, you know what? You want to be in a chick flick? Go for it, okay? You don't want to star me in it as a woman. You want me to be the one filming you with her. It's like, I'm out. Let's clear it. Oh my God, I don't know what that's going to do. This person is hoping you will get, it's like but they could even be just acting like that. Like, even not triangulating, but just being flirty. It's like they know you're watching their social media. It's like that you're going to be feeling some kind of way about that. It's just like depressing. For some of you, you're feeling depressed in this connection at times. Okay, romantic in nature and or in intention eventually. So this is someone, let's get further. It says this person is hoping you will get back together. They're all over the map, guys. I feel like on one hand, they're very interested in you. There's a lot of flirtation maybe with you, but they're not telling you that. They're not being honest with you about that. They're hiding the fact that maybe even they're interested in you. Yeah, I feel this person like makes jokes. It's like they make jokes instead of getting serious. It's like, yeah, okay. Then I feel like you catch them in the hallway. It's like, hey, it's like, it's like they're like, it's a whole moment. It's like cat and mouse, but this gets exhausting, you know? You do have karmic relationships, so there is a very heavy karmic side maybe to the storyline here. I'm smelling some sort of like perfume here, like really strong perfume, like an oud, musk. Okay. I'm hearing, for some of you, habanero chili pepper. It's so specific. I don't know what that's influencing for everyone, but something about an SUV. He likes you coming through. But this is too, I mean, why are you're, there's an indirect energy. Like, I personally feel this person is not being direct enough with you. It's like, even the cards that are coming out, like, first of all, we have so many goddamn cards. We have talking, we have camera, abundance, healing heart, kisses, ascending, karmic relationship, girl with the snake, like, love call, mirror, healthy choices. It's like, what is what? You know, and then we have, this is related to flirting, hidden interests or fantasies. This person is hoping you will get back together. It's like he's all over the place. Like, is he interested in you? It's like he's not making it clear. And he's all over the place in the sense of, or they, in the sense of like, you feel they're kind of giving their attention to so many different people. It may be in the past. It may be a past relationship. What's going on? What's going on? You guys are gonna take a bath now? What's going on? This is boring? You guys like this reading? Okay, hold on. No, you're like, I can't read the dude. He's literally like, I'm sorry, he's wearing a mask. It's like, then you try and like walk into the room and like pull the mask off of him. It's like, he's acting like, I'm hearing a movie director. He's in a movie? I don't know, guys. Let's clear the energy around the third eye. Here, I'm tired. He's acting like, yeah, I don't know. I am getting maybe even like a little bit of flirtation with the bipolar energies here at times. Maybe on one hand, it's like he's very much like X, and then the next minute he's like very much like that. But what is that? He won't even say why. He won't even identify that it's why. I don't know what that's about. What? For some of you, it's like, oh no, it's okay. It's like for my job. It's like he's a scene to scene dude. I hear that, scene to scene, act to act. I'm hearing Prathana. This is someone who is maybe, I see someone, like, they have a whole side to them. They want to be like a Bollywood actor or something like this, a movie star. I'm seeing someone walking in a long camel coat, trench coat. This can be, again, a past energy. Watch other stacks. Maybe this dynamic has since translated to something other than, or maybe this is the energy before they met you. Spirit wants to make it clear, like, if you know that you've since ascended from this point, like, and you're not feeling like frustrated by this, it may be that he's really changed, or they've changed heavily since they met you. I'm hearing Virgin. I'm hearing that. Okay, that's just coming through right there. Let's go. This is reminding me of that Aquarius stack for the sun, the full moon in Leo. Yeah, this person, opposite sex. It's like this guy is fucking annoying. Why? Okay, look. He says the card's coming through. It says he likes you. It's like, oh, okay, so I guess we're on the same page. Then it's like opposite sex. It's like, wait, so are you trying to say like you're into me? It's like he is throwing the ball all over the fucking court. It's like, but he knows you're standing right there. Throw it to that person directly. I'm hearing Courtney. Let's clear the energy. Let's backtrack going around. It's like he doesn't want to be. Maybe he has a commitment issue for some of you. I'm hearing you're pissing me off. Hey, hello, frog legs. I'm hearing Michael. I'm hearing in stirrup jeans. I'm gonna go. Okay? I'm hearing that. It's like you threatening them. This guy walks out of the shower. He has a whole entire, like, moment. It's like a whole play. It's like his hair is, like, coming down his face. It's, like, splatter onto his forehead. It's like, I'm hearing, I was taking a shower. Okay, he's lying. Literally just came through. He's lying. This is a secret crush about you. It's like, either way, okay, feeling pressure in the sacral chakra. This person is completely, like, mixed messages. He's a mixed media studio. Also, it's not even like the piece of mixed media art. It's like he's a whole studio. It's like he doesn't even know, like, what is this. Does not. So how can you figure this guy out? He doesn't even know what's going on. He's got something maybe going on psychologically, even for some of you. Yeah, I see a hyperactive, like, I mean, I don't remember. He's running around in circles. Okay, out and about random restaurant. This does not have a romantic side. He's maybe even rude for some of you. He's retreating. It's like he doesn't want to believe that you guys are attracted to each other or something like this. I'm hearing, no, I don't remember. It's like, don't you remember we had that moment? It's like, I don't remember. I'm hearing that. You were on the scooter. It's like, I don't remember. I'm hearing that. It's like, okay. You're fucking pissing me off. No. This is you guys, you're dealing with someone who is like, their commitment phobe. So now we gotta get further. There are factors, let's clear, affecting the relationship that are not related to romance. They are hiding their true feelings. This is the Oracle deck I made. For those of you just tuning in, okay, this is another deck. It's like, let's get down to it kind of energy. The messages that Spirit just wants you to, like, know. It's like, for some of you, he says something and then he does it again. I don't know what that's about, but like, he's repeating something. I'm seeing that. Like, for example, you have a conversation and then you don't, the point is you cannot understand what the point is. Like, you guys are going in circles. It's like, it's just a minute ago he said one thing and then he comes back and he starts the conversation again as if you didn't have that conversation. I don't know what. Okay, it says they are hiding their true feelings. No, this person's going through a lot, I feel, in their life overall. I'm here, hey, aren't you, like, okay, so Joe Jonas, hi. It's like you're starting to call him by that name because you guys agreed, it was, like, understood a minute ago that you're gonna, like, do XYZ. And then now it's like, they're acting like they don't hear you. It's like the dog who's, like, has, like, selective hearing. It's like, they only understand treat. But, like, yeah, if you're like, yeah, Simon, come here, you need time to take your medication. It's like, he's not listening. Okay, this person has shadows. It's like, he's just he's like, it's a smart dog, guys. It's a smart-ass dog. It's like, he's just sitting on his little, like, yeah, and it's like, he won't even, like, twerk his eyebrows for you. Okay, if you're talking about something other than, like, you know, I'm here, let's clear telenovela drama. I'm here that as well. That he stars in. as the first act. It's time to go. I think, yeah, let's clear in the genre. No, it's wonderful. I just, no, did I do something wrong? No, there's no more toilet paper in the bathroom stall. I'm hearing that in the bathroom stall. It's like, well, go into another bathroom stall. No, I wanted to use that. I think for some of you, you're gonna make some sort of, like, excuse here, like, I gotta go, like, this is even an employer, they're taking you in circles. You're putting in way more than this person coming through. This person has mixed feelings about you or this context outside, this connection outside influences. It says a paradigm shift is necessary. This person finds you attractive. Okay, let's clear. It's like 5 years later. It's like he's still like going back and forth, like bouncing. It's like I'm hearing Zimbabwe. It's like he's like, yeah, I'm interested in you. It's like I'm hearing heck no. It's like he's fucking with your head at a certain point. It says if you only knew the truth, you'd be even more in love and impassioned with this person. I think at a certain point you say, well, I'm exhausted. And it's like the point where you say, I don't care what the tarot reader says. I gotta go. Okay, I gotta go and I gotta go. And yeah, because I don't think he's not gonna be going. So I might as well go. It's like, this is the type of person who will keep the friendship circulating in the roundabout. Okay. Yeah, it's like in the loading zone forever, and it's like, yeah, some of you they're not getting direct, and that's the problem. Like, it could be that they love you, it could be that they fantasize about you, it could be that oh my god, they have eyes for you and only you. It's so funny because then in the theme it says no attraction. It's like they don't want to admit that they like you. Now, what the fuck are we gonna have for dinner? I'm hearing that. This is your spirit guides, like Kate, Nat. Maybe you feel that in this connection, you've got so much going on, like you are not even like being really able to hit the basal needs in the relationship. Some of you are abroad and you're not actually physically with this person. Can we get a few more cards of advice, Spirit? Some of you work with this person. I think you find a lot of potential here, but then there's also like a frenetic energy that you're questioning, like, could we really make money with that? Even I'm hearing that King of Pentacles in reverse, the Sun upright. And again, watch another stack there before the clues. I'm here when the sun goes down on us, on me. It's like, no, it's not going down on us. It's going to go down on you because you're still sitting here and you're not doing anything. It's like 9 of Cups upright, the Star bright. It's like you need to get moving. I'm hearing that. Let's go at 9 of Cups. It's like, all right, Charlotte, I'm like gonna do it. It's like, whoa, whoa, bro, the Star. What the fuck? Oh, guys, I don't want the 10th stack to be over. Aw, this is like so fun. All right, I don't know, I just had that vibe right there, like I didn't want to say bye. Okay, the Star, the 9 of Cups. It's like sad, like this is the last stack. It's like, not, we've been here for like a long ass time. It's like we need you to get like going now. Okay, 9 of Cups. Spirit guides. It's a message possibly, but the Star, 9 of Cups, like maybe someone feels like someone's just, yeah, but Patty says I'm starting to not care anymore. Oh yeah, so all right, because I don't know, guys, like, you know, those moments where you had a high expectation, even it's like they're gonna be doing so and so, and then it's like it's not really like happening, you know, and so then it's like yeah, like, so now what? It's like your higher self you don't know, you don't have any more magazines to go through in the waiting room with them, you know? It's like, so I'm gonna, like, LOL. I don't know. I think it's not practical. Some of you want something, like, deep here. I hear that as well. I see you, like, kind of getting quiet here with this person at times, mentioning like the validity, the long term of the relationship. It's clear, but you do have memories of this person, but like you may be thinking like, what is the long term, like what could this actually lead to? Some of you, I'm not gonna lie, like it is a front. Let's clear it around. Let's clear in the root chakra. I want to get Hidden Oracle really quickly further. I mean, do you love me? I do love you. I'm hearing that. It's like, okay, then, like, can you say hello and I'll say goodbye? It's like, no, they always want to be the one that says goodbye and you say hello. Something like, maybe metaphorical, maybe metaphorical. Yeah, I'm hearing, it's not funny and I don't understand. Maybe this person's taking you for a ride, you know? Like, they're kind of, like, acting, you know, I think you get it, yeah. Like, it's exhausting. I think you find it funny and interesting, but then it's like, it's not focused. Like, this lady's walking, she looks like she's staggering a little bit. Yeah, because, like, you feel like you're wasting, like, the drum roll a bit. It's like, with this person, like, I keep hitting the drum roll and, like, but it's not leading to anything, and you're feeling like it's starting to, like, affect your self-confidence. Let's get here again, the Hidden Oracle. Let's clear in the third eye. Some of you have a very strong connection with this person. I'm hearing Zeus. Sometimes someone gets very, very, very heated. This is reminding me of the 5th stack with the Pluto streak. I'm hearing money. I'm hearing I gotta make money. I'm hearing that. Yeah. Oh, let's go down the back of the neck. Maybe someone here, like, they have a frustration when it comes to the financial side, but then the personal side is otherwise. Let's get further. Like, they like you, but it's like you're waiting on something to manifest. Let's get here what they would say, what they want to say to you. What does this person, like, really want to say to you? This darty individual will say, you were the best thing in my life, or this energy. I know I was a distraction from your pain. They want validation from you, I feel, but they won't come through and, like, say that directly. Let's move into what you were wanting to say to them, what you are wanting to say to them. What is it that you are wanting to say to them? I look for you everywhere, and I know exactly what I was doing. I feel at times there's a little bit even of an ego. We'll see you in the next readings, guys. Love and light. Let me know how you